I don't believe it!
Repeatedly punching me in the face.
I wasn't gonna do jokes about this.
We can't wait to show you what's on the way.
This is a pen.
Fatality.
My name is Reggie. I'm about kicking ass. I'm about taking names. And we're about making games.
Peggy 12.
Donkey.
Donkey?
Donkey!
This is a big deal.
Dorks. They look like a couple of dorks. Zoinks!
Hi, my name is Gabe Newell and I work at Valve.
Don't! Don't!
Oh, what are you doing?
Well, there's only one shitty game left. All right, let's play one more game. What's going on? All right, let's play one more game.
Hey gamers, happy Wednesday. How we doing, folks? It's America's #1 online video game personality, Ben, the Parvinator Parvin. How are we doing? Happy Wednesday and welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Good to see you. How's life treating you? How you guys doing? Middle of the week? You made it halfway through? It's been a good day for me. Decent week. Very busy week. Haven't always had the best usage of my time, but it still felt very, hurry up and wait all week. It was cool. I am getting a lot of work done. That's cool. I've got a video up on YouTube finally. It's not the Game Awards video that I wanted, but it's I'm trying to start clipping out the news and game history and trying to put that up on YouTube. It's been only on Twitch, other than the live streams itself. So yeah, trying to branch out a bit, trying to clip more stuff, get digestible chunks uploaded onto YouTube. Hasn't always been that easy at times, honestly. I don't know what's been stopping me, but I started it today. I wanted to take a closer look at it, edit it down, but I was like, nah, dude, you just got to start getting these up, don't be so precious about it.
What rules, you sons of bitches?
Exactly. There's no rules in content creation, okay? You just got to do it. That's the rule.
Oh!
So anyway, good to see you guys. We'll get into the game. We'll catch up a little bit. We're going to play a little Pokemon Crystal 251. We are, what, I think 5 badges into this game at this point? I think we got our, well, I should say, into the Kanto section. Yeah, we've finished the Johto section. We're in Kanto. Yeah, we've got 5 of those badges, just 3 more to go. So, yeah, we're making pretty good progress then. We'll, in fact, I need to, we'd already saved here, so I'm going to do a soft reset. Get us back in the game. Yep, 13 badges. Coming in at 426 today. All right, here we go. Wednesday, 426. Late start today, but that's okay. Do. All right, 426 is good with me. All right, we're in. Little golden hour action here. I think the sun goes down at either 5 or 6 in this game. I can't remember. Uncouth trainers have been holding battles in the underground path. That's right. They shut it off. Man, sealed off the underground path. Oh, seems a little extreme. A little extreme to me. I don't know. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so we just came from, what was this town? Celadon? Yeah, we just came from Celadon. I think we might be done here. I wanted to check. But, yeah, we took a little walk around Celadon. We had our Slugma in the party so that we could take on some, you know, some grass types. Plant types. Had to take on some grass types. So I put Slugma in the party just to try to spice things up a little bit. I mean, you know, our team is a little over-leveled for some of these boss fights. Some of these, boss fights. These, you know, badge, you know, gym battles. I don't know if we need Slugma anymore at this point, honestly. I think I can probably ditch then, at least for the time being. Sorry, Slugma, nothing personal. We're gonna drop you off. I wonder if we ever caught a Houndoom. I know that's a, you know, or Houndour or whatever. I think that's the, that's like a pretty good Pokemon in this game. I think, quite often see that in people's lineups. Who do I want to grab? Let's see. We got Big Pimpin' the Raichu, named courtesy of Mayo. Let's see what else we got. Electabuzz. Oh, that Gengar would be nice. Love to have a ghost, but I don't know, man. I've just used Gengar so much. I did pull out an Execute for a little bit, or an Executor. Let's see, Murkrow. Did we pull out our starter? One second. What's our party right now? Just drop Slugma off. Yeah, so, okay, we got RTY. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm missing, guess I gotta go to a different box then. Let's see where I put some of these other ones we've been rolling with. Let's go to box, what are we in? We're in 4 now, huh? Okay. What about box 5? Yeah, today should be a fun stream. I forgot to preview what we're doing, but yeah, we're of course going to do a little bit of gamer news and a bit of back in the day. For the back in the day, we're going to talk about a couple of really big, you know, anniversaries of some big gaming releases. Also got a little bit of game news to talk to you guys about as well. The one up in the title is of course about E3. We'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, I won't spoil everything for you. Just to say that today's gamer lifestyle segment should be fun. I don't know, looking forward to it. This one is it was Let's just say as I was putting it together, I was like, wow, okay, I've got a lot to say about some of these topics. So when I say it's a fun one, that's what I mean. It's I feel like getting into it, working on the slides and stuff. I was starting to get a little amped up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into that. And yeah, I'm gonna try to start putting those out on YouTube as well, just clipping those sections out, and that way we have something out there that people can find that's like a portion of the stream that gives a little bit of a sense of what we do on this channel, and then hopefully get some more people in to hang out with us for the live streams. Electric Porygon, the TV game shop. Oh, that's right. We could go in here and buy a 64. I'm gonna do that, honestly. Can you get a 64 and a Super Nintendo? Jungle Green Nintendo 64, it's display unit. Sorry, but I can't sell that one. What? What about the Famicom? I'm running out of stock, though. Okay, well, let's see what you got, buddy. Can I buy them from here? Currently running a limited promotion on all gaming systems. Would you like to see what we have? Can you pick multiple ones? I'm gonna get a 64. Now you're playing with Ultra Power. Okay, nice. Yep. Power, Super Power, Ultra Power. We're gonna buy them all, buddy. They even have a Virtual Boy. That's funny. Well, I gotta get an NES. The top loader NES. We're currently selling it for 1,985 Pokebucks. Let's get it. Now you're playing with Power. Well, I got my NES, I got my 64, I guess I'll get a Super Famicom too. Super NES. Thank you, sir. And what the hell, I guess we'll get the other ones too. Shoot. You know, I mean, come on. Oops. Can only sell one per customer. I got too click happy. Sell me something else, buddy. What else you got? You got a Virtual Boy? No Game Boy? Guess that'd be a little too on the nose for this game. We're currently selling it for only 1,995 Pokebucks. What do you say? Hell yeah. Now you're playing with Virtual Power. Alright, good. This one will be collecting some good dust pretty soon. Demo Stadium. That's right. Yeah, you got all the, basically advertising all the other Pokemon spin-off games here. Puzzle League, Stadium. What did it say? You're in 2 special... oh yeah, just for playing. The first special prize Pokemon is a gift for all trainers who've earned at least a Pokemon Gym badge. Would you like to receive this Pokemon now? Okay. Congratulations, you've earned a Farfetch'd who knows Baton Pass. Be sure to take good care of it. Oh, okay. Well, good thing we had room in our good thing we had room in our in our party, I suppose. I wonder if that was added for the 251 patch. I wasn't expecting to get a Pokemon out of that. We have not earned all 16 yet. No, unfortunately. Please return at any time to claim this rare Pokemon. Will do. Thank you. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, what do we got? I think we've basically done about everything that there is to do in this town. Olga. That's right. Yeah, we read your journal, Olga. Thank you for that. All right, well, let's take a look at our Poke Gear real quick. So if we keep going east, that takes us back to Saffron, but isn't there something in our way? Isn't there the... Is that where the Snorlax is? How did I even get there before? Do 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 do. I'm glad you guys are here. Again, happy Wednesday.
Oh!
Thanks for hanging out. Last night was cool. My partner and I went out for a fancy dinner. had a chill time. It was the cause for celebration because she we're going through a lot of transitions right now. One of the things being that she's been going through this really intensive training to get a certification, and she'll also soon be leaving the job that she's with and doing freelance moving forward. So it's like a lot of big changes here in the Parvinator household, and you know, I'm super proud of her, and you know, we've both been so busy because I've been busier than ever with streaming and with clipping and just the stuff that I've been doing to try to step up what, you know, my work but she's just been holding it down the whole time and had difficult hours, and her last the employer she's with now that she's leaving, like, it's been good. It's just been hard on her schedule wise, and I think the good thing is that it helps set her up to do this, you know, as her own boss. So anyway, we had to celebrate that, just kind of being in the midst of all these changes, and went and got some fancy Italian food. Got us some fancy Italian food. I ended up getting the same thing I've been getting the last couple times, unintentionally. See if there's anything worth catching. Well, no, it was intentional, but yeah. I ate at this great Italian restaurant. They have this lasagna that's just it's all plant-based. It's good stuff. We don't have to worry about any ingredients or anything. I mean, you always worry about ingredients, I guess, everywhere you go. But yeah, that is to say, don't have to worry about, oh, is there cheese in this? Is there blah, blah, blah? No, it's all, there is cheese, but it's plant-based. Yeah, it was cool. And, yeah, it's kind of a pricey place that we went to. We pretty much only go there for like a big special occasion. And, but I think that was cool. I think that was sort of needed, you know. It's funny because we're also, it was a little bit of trying to do something nice, fancy, a bit pricey before we're going to be cutting back, you know, as she transitions into doing freelance. It'll take a little, she already has, you know, a handful of clients, but because of her current job, she's basically at capacity. She just doesn't have time for anything else. So all that's to say that she will be working right away and starting with the freelance with who she already, you know, the clients she already has. But it's going to take some time to build up the rest of the list and get her schedule filled out. So we thought we'd kind of celebrate, party it up a little bit, you know, before the lean times. I take my guard job seriously. Hey, you have a Pokédex. Okay, you can go through. So you don't let anyone come through if they don't have a Pokédex? Jerk. All right, we're back in Saffron. We've been here a few times. Silphco office building. Hello. This time they're not under siege by a mysterious terror organization, so that's good. Secret base just opened up, and they're already just about sold out of everything. That's right, secret base. Like fancy. I think it's like a home decor place. All right, well, we've kind of done a loop at this point. Take a look at the Poke gear with me. Take a look at the map. We have sort of done a loop, and even yeah, basically, if you take where we are on the map, you go to the right over to Lavender. We've done that. In fact, we've even covered the area to the east of Cerulean. So the places we have left to get to, well, we haven't been able to get to. Well, that's Fuchsia. That's not what I thought it was. Okay, where's where do we need to go next? Yeah, power plant's done. Radio tower's done. The Lavender Radio Tower, yeah. Was that added for the Lavender Radio Tower? Was that added for the Crystal 251? Remember a radio tower in Lavender. All right, so I think that this is our kind of our next path is, yeah, it's got to be, right? We've got, cause we haven't been to, I'm trying to get back over there. We haven't been to Pewter. We haven't been to Viridian. We haven't been to Pallet Town. So that's got to be our next set of destinations. But I wonder when we get the Poke Flute. Because I still think we don't have a way to move our buddy Snorlax out of the way, right? Do 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 do. Well, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, do whatever you can to keep the support up. I'm really trying to grow this thing. Honestly, it feels like in some ways, feels like I kind of just came to life in the last couple months. I've been doing this stream for about 2 years, but I've really been trying to ramp it up the last couple months. So yeah,
Nice. It's a new follower.
Oh, thank you. Hey, hey, welcome. Hey, we out there. Hey, what's up? I haven't played, so Crystal Clear's another patch, right? I think I've seen that title, but no, I haven't. This one is, what is it? Crystal 251? I think I read about Clear, but yeah, what's the deal with that one? Is that the one where they tried to like rebalance the levels and stuff? Yeah, this is, that's cool. Yeah, thank you for the recommendation. This has been an interesting hack too, this Crystal 251, and we're also playing it with the real-time clock hack as well to let us reset the clock. But yeah, I hadn't played Gen 2 since like back when it was actually out, back when it was popular as a kid. And since then, I did play Soul Silver, but it's been a trip to go back and actually play the Game Boy Color Gen 2, and I'm really enjoying it. It's been a very long journey, but it's cool. It's part of that. It's just taking my time with it because I'm enjoying it. Oh, it just really opens it up then. That's interesting. Yeah. They said you can choose your starting location. There's around 15 plus Pokemon to choose from as your starter. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Hey, 1-800, welcome. Hey. How you doing? Sorry. Come on, antivirus, get out of here. I don't need you to pop up right now. That in and of itself makes me think I have a virus. Sorry guys, I'm trying to clear this off. I may lag out a bit. Taking it really old school with a modded PSP. Oh, nice. That's great. Oh man.
Give me a hell yeah!
I do a little game. I do these segments with game history and game news, and I started to set up for that yesterday for today's stream. And one of the anniversary releases was the original PSP release in Japan. And I went ahead and did some graphics, I had pictures to pop up for it and everything. And then I realized that I was looking at the wrong date. I needed to be pulling pictures and stuff for today's date, not yesterday's. Yeah, with that being said, let's take a second to celebrate the release of the PSP in Japan yesterday. I was gonna talk about it today until I realized I had had my dates mixed up. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, man, PSP's a hell of a system.
Give me a hell yeah!
Really big on the old multimedia thing. That was its big. I feel like when it was out. That was part of the like excitement, you know, the like, man, you know, it does everything. You can have your music on it and your shows. Yeah, happy birthday, PSP. Happy birthday, PSP.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hey, what's up? Welcome, Hanson. Welcome. 1-800 said, we'll be lurking. Okay, enjoy your lurk, 1-800. Doing a long-ass run and not for broadcast. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that on Discord. Good luck. I hope you're enjoying it. And thank you for the lurk. I'm on that LimeWire. Yeah. Hey, 1-800 said, said happy birthday, huh? Thank you. Arigato. Or, well, on behalf of the PSP, allow me to say, arigato gozaimashita. I like to speak for the PSP, you know. I like to speak for those amongst us who don't have a voice of their own, like the PSPs and the Nintendo 64 DDs that had its anniversary 2 days ago. Hey, that would help, right, Ayo? So I got the virus. Yeah, some Lime. Oh yeah, from LimeWire. Yep. Man, a little callback to something from a couple days ago. Yeah, Avira snuck one in on LimeWire. Cycling Road. Right, Hanson. Yeah. Hopefully that's where the new job comes in a little bit for you, Hanson, but yeah. All right, you know, I don't really know where, I'll take a second before I, I'll take a second to figure it out, but at this point, I'm thinking that the stuff that's mostly unexplored for us is west of Cerulean here. We need to get on, like, Route 4 and stuff. If we can. I'm thinking that's the move. I watched another retrospective on this earlier today, and I was reminded of just how much content they packed into these games. It really is a lot. It's a lot of stuff. I talked to you. Duh. That's right. I just talked to you too. Yeah, that'll That'll deplete the funds, Ayo. Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, you know, what can you do, right? What can you do? I'm looking for a very specific sound effect that doesn't want to be found, I guess. So, I was gonna go with the more positive one, but this one is kind of funny too.
You fucking doper.
I had one that was more, well, it didn't sound so insulting, but yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they really did pack a lot of stuff into this, man. And yeah. 1-800 said, "Where's Cat when you need him?" I know, right? IT. I'm sure he would love to hear that he's the resident IT person for this channel. That all people who work in IT or anything involving computers love it when they're just people's go-to help, for when things go wrong. They love just being a phone call away, All right, I'm gonna see if we can fly. Oh wait, Knocked Out can fly, right? Sorry, I'm hella distracted, but that's okay. Let's fly. I want to be distracted, to be clear. I want to be distracted.
This is a big deal.
Slightly distracted. All right, Cerulean, we did this. We beat Misty, but Snorlax is still in the way, right? What's over to our west? Let's see. Wait, maybe we have to do some surfing to get to our next locale. Let's see what's up. Part of me's thinking we might need to go to Pallet at this point. Or, you know, isn't there like a tiny little bit of Cinnabar left? So for those of you not familiar with Crystal 251, we did encounter some interesting things about this game. Like they restored the what you call it? The dropping controllers over here. They restored the, why can't I think of the Safari Zone? I had Safari Park in my head. And I was like, that's not it. No, what is it? Yeah, Safari Zone. They restored that, but you when you go in, it's abandoned, and you basically end up chasing a Mew. That's how they got Mew into this 251 hack. Is you chase a Mew sprite around for a little bit, and you have to explore the different parts of the Safari Zone. I thought that was pretty cool. They also added this like haunted house north of Lavender. And there was a Gengar in there, like a bunch of random encounters with ghosts and bats, well, Zubats and stuff, and some ghost Pokemon. And then you caught a Gengar. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. That's one thing I will say I'm liking about this. Like they had to do some creative stuff to get 251 Pokemon all in one ROM, all in one hack, but so far it feels pretty. I think it feels kind of close to what I might expect Game Freak to have done at this time. You know, like I've kind of complained about how some ROM hacks they're just kind of like they can be cool, but they don't feel like anything close to an official release, or it's got that hack feel to it. Sometimes that could mean like, weird writing that doesn't really match up with what you're used to, That kind of stuff tends to bug me with a lot of ROM hacks, like things just being wrong thematically. Like you just get the sense that like, okay, I don't know, it sounds simple, but like they don't, this sign, no one would have written that, at Game Freak back in the day or whatever, like that kind of stuff, Sometimes I feel like it can, sometimes you just want a wild experience. You don't care about how consistent with the vanilla game it is. But I think all that is to say, I feel like this game did a pretty good job of that. And I have felt that it's, it feels pretty accurate. Yeah, it's pretty immersive. It's a good word for it. And it feels like something that I could see Game Freak having done, I gotta figure out where we gotta go next. I thought we would be swimming. This road is closed for construction. What do you need me to do? Better go south from Pallet Town. Okay, well. Wasn't expecting that, but I don't remember much about this portion of the game. So, well, we can't fly to Pallet, but we can't go to Indigo and then go south and back east at this point, can we? Wasn't there something that was blocking us? I'm thinking we can't go... I don't know. I'm a little... Yeah, I'm a little stumped. We've got 5 badges in Kanto. The last one we got was, I think, we got Fuchsia, then we got Celadon. And then I was expecting... I need to get over somehow to this, like, west leg of Kanto here. This... Well, what gets us there? Like, what is this, hold on. Is there a cave or something that we're missing? We couldn't go west from, Cerulean City. that cave wasn't what I thought it was, I don't think. Hold on. I'm gonna get this figured out. Hey, stay tuned, because later we'll talk a little bit about we'll talk a little bit about E3. Obviously, that one's in the title. That's coming up in Gamer News, and we're gonna do a little back in the day as well. I think you guys will like some of the games that that came up for the anniversary. Some of you might have caught it earlier. I was saying that I was kind of frustrated because I was trying to set everything up yesterday, and you know, I'm looking yesterday for, you know, game anniversaries and stuff, and I forgot that I needed to search for games that, well, I mean, I don't have to, but I generally want to talk about games that are celebrating their birthday today, you know? And I couldn't, I screwed that up yesterday. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, this item finder's going off. Something sneaky over there. Didn't we swim over there and then we ended up not being able to find anything? Yeah, so there were a couple of anniversaries that I was getting ready to cover and then found out they were yesterday. So yeah, PSP was one of those. There were a couple good games too. I'm not remembering what it was, but with that being said, there's still a lot of good stuff today. I'm gonna try to swim over to that cerulean cave again and just see. I'm confused. Doot doot boop boop. After a while, I might ask, see if anybody knows what's up or knows where to go, but thanks for your patience. Just gonna fart around a bit. I hate that term. Just farting around. As soon as it came to mind, I was like, I don't usually say this other than joking. I'm just gonna, I gotta go ahead and finish it, you know? We're just farting around. Give me a bike. Do collapsible bike. Wait, select. There we go. Yeah, I have to admit, I'm a bit lost when I get to this portion of the game because I'm not that familiar with Gen 2. I played it and loved it back in the day. I did Soul Silver. I probably only did maybe one full run of this game as a kid. Maybe two. Probably 2 runs. But, oh yeah, this guy's in the way. And then I played Soul Silver once and really liked that, and you know, beat the super boss and everything, but who shall remain unnamed. Seeking. What do you seek? What are you seeking?
This is a big deal.
We're all seeking something, aren't we?
Dude, you got the best barrels ever, dude.
Dude. Thanks again for hanging, guys. Happy Wednesday. This should be well, it's already a fun stream. I'm enjoying myself. Hey, sounds good, Ayo. Thank you for the follow, and thanks for coming through. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Adios. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Thanks again for coming through. Do we have a Butterfree? I think no, we don't. Let's get a Butterfree. We could probably just catch this thing outright. Let's see. Trying to finish my video on the Game Awards. Hope to get that out soon. I didn't get to work on it today. It took a long time to get set up for today's stream because I was really enjoying the content, and yeah. I want to do more clipping and everything, and I'm ramping that up and getting to the point where I can, you know, just do more of that and do it more frequently. But it's taking time, and I figured in the meantime, while I am ramping all that up, I can't really go wrong with at least just trying to put a lot into the stream and into the gamer lifestyle segments, you know. So we'll get into those in a little bit. I figure that's a decent place to put my time and energy if I only have so much, you know? I could put it into making an entertaining stream, but I gotta be a little more diligent about, you know, clipping some of this stuff out. I'm gonna turn the game down just a smidge. It's a little loud for me. I don't know. You guys are, you know, let me know if it sounds like it's too low after this, but see, I'm at negative 19 decibels right now. Hey, welcome, Binary. I turned it down a smidge. Well, we don't want to bite you, we just want to catch you. Dude. Come on, just get in the great ball. I don't know if I have a Pokemon that could wear you down.
Good day, sir.
Look at ya. All right, let's just put you to sleep first, I guess. You want to fight? Oh man. Well, we had like a 3-day streak of playing Yakuza 0, my partner and I, but we've been busy the last 2 nights, so haven't played any. And this isn't the one I wanted. I wanted Noctowl. So yeah. Hey, welcome Fireball. Good to see you.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Yeah. So we're gonna get back to some Yakuza 0 at some point. I am enjoying it. It's definitely a different type of game, a type of game I don't really play too often. And it's a mix of kind of like a, you know, sort of just a little bit of a like, well, I mean, you know, walking simulator, as some people call those types of games, with kind of a you know, brawl, you know, like the game, a lot of the gameplay revolving around, well, the main gameplay revolving around, you know, fighting and, you know, learning different fighting techniques and then of course all the like mini games that come with just being able to walk around this little city within Tokyo, like doing karaoke and other stuff, playing a crane game and, you know, old Sega arcade games, all that, lots of game within a game, and we love that here.
I'm tired.
But yeah, it's been cool. Glad you're doing well, Binary. Just use an Ultra Ball. This is the most resistant Butterfree. This dude is stout. I can't really do much to it too because it's so low level. I mean, maybe Bully could get in there and do something. They may have to.
Fare you well.
Okie dokie.
Boom. All right, what can we do? Well, I mean, you're not gonna die from a Vine Whip, I don't think. It's not gonna be very effective, but oh. You're not gonna die. You're also not gonna really do much at all. Let's try a cut. Don't poison Bully. I really want. It's funny. This Butterfree has been one of the more difficult Pokemon to catch in a little bit. I was able to just throw a Great or Ultra Ball at some of these others without doing anything else. But a level 14 Butterfree needs some work, you know? It's Come on, bully. Couple more of those, we should be good. No!
Let's go!
Alright. Bully's out. We'll, I'll just get Noctowl in and see if we can catch this thing, you know? Oh, yeah. Well, that's a good question in and of itself, Fireball. Yeah. Probably would. I wasn't expecting to have even run into it, so it was kind of an impulse decision. And this thing's been more fierce than I expected. I thought it would be a quick, easy addition to the Pokédex, you know? Honestly, I don't need to be doing it at all. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to catch everything, you know? You know, come on, man. I think I'm really enjoying the stopping and smelling of the roses in this game because we're on what? I can't see my title, but we're like part 22 or something. We've been at this game for a long time. We've been in Kanto for a while too. For a lot of playthroughs, people talk about Kanto as basically being an afterthought, like a boss rush. You get in and you just knock it out real quick. No, we did try to make it a little bit harder on ourselves by switching Pokemon up a bit for Kanto to deal with the level issues, with everybody being, the rest of our Pokemon being over-leveled. And then, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out too, but yeah, we've been at it for a while. It's 23, okay, yeah. At 23, and hey, here we go, hey, look, we'd gone 23 streams and we hadn't caught a Butterfree, so that had, you know, come on, that had to be done. This is one of my most played games this year. Butterfree, a butterfly, height 3 foot 7 inches, 71 pounds. It flits from flower to flower. Ooh, that for a little tongue twister. It flits from flower to flower, collecting honey. It can even identify distant flowers in bloom. It flits from flower to flower. It unfailingly flits from flower to flower. No nickname. All right. Okay, I'll be honest. Let's take a look at, I'll show you guys where we are in the game. I don't know what's next at this point. We're in Kanto. We've got 5 badges. We're missing 3. I know generally we need to get over to the west side of the map here. Like that, kind of this stuff. Pewter, Viridian, Palette. Could we have... We could... I don't know how to get there. So yeah, I don't know how to, I don't know how to get over to that side. There is a... I thought I could swim south from, this is the part of Gen 2 I just, yeah, I'm a little out of my depth here. I thought I could go, you know, south from Fuchsia City, but the road guy told me the road was blocked. We need to try to swim to Cinnabar by going to, by going to, Palette instead. I'm wondering, are we able to get to this western leg by going back to Victory Road? Honestly, that's going to be the next thing I'm going to try. Something kept us from going east. Early, you know, like when you first go to beat the Elite Four in this game, you can't go to the main part of Kanto. You're sort of stuck on this in-game section here. Oh, heal him up, heal him up. Yahoo! Butternut the Pokemon. Sorry, I squashed your nickname, Binary.
Let's go!
We will not go quietly into the night.
All right. Do. I'm looking forward to getting into some news. News and we got some news and a little bit of back in the day to talk about as well. Some game history. That's becoming one of the most fun sections for me to do stream wise. Do I have to go through I think Victory Road is kind of nerfed, right? I don't know that I actually really need to do this. There's still some stuff in here we haven't found, huh? We might have had our full pockets. Our bag was full. Let's, I'm just gonna try to make this fast. We'll use we'll pop a, whatchamacallem. Max Repel. That's what I want. So Squash shouldn't be named Squashed, yeah. Yeah, man. You guys ever had butternut squash before? We make this stew sometimes that, out of butternut squash, and it's, dude. I was talking about stews and like, you know, a good soup, and how at this time of the year, you know, of course, it warms you up, right? But also, it just feels, sometimes when you eat a really good, like, thick soup or stew, I just had that feeling of nutrition, you know? Oh, you know, like, yeah, I just got that recently. I should put that on somebody. Yeah, I need to do that before the next, before we're thinking about any battle or anything. Good call, Fireball. But yeah, eating a good soup, man. Yeah, I was like, when I'm eating it, you can like feel your health bar restoring, you know? Coming back to life. Okay, wait, maybe we can hold on, where are we? Check your map, Mr. Man. Check your map. You have gone too far north, or south. Okay. Okay. Right, so according to the map, something is supposed to connect sort of to the east here. Is it further north? I think I've swam that part. That just kind of takes you to an item you can get to. Are we south of like everything I was seeing on the map still? We are. Okay. Well. But this is the cave. Yeah, I'm stumped. I don't really know. I can't remember how we get to this other section of Kanto. Never eat shredded wheat. Never eat shredded wheat. I know my cardinal directions. Sometimes you say the wrong word, you know?
Now you're playing with power.
You're thinking one thing and something else comes tumbling out of your mouth. It happens a lot to some of us. Too much. Yeah, I can't do anything here. I don't think, you know, this was like a last kind of thing to check for me. I don't think it's over here. I wasn't thinking that it was binary, so, because we have been through this area and kind of extensively. So I'm trying to remember what is in that building, but But yeah, yeah, oh, totally, yeah. Yeah, I was just letting you know this was kind of like a, yeah, I didn't think it was on this side. I really wanted to make sure I covered everything, but, All right, well, at this point, if anybody does know this game, you're welcome to do a little bit of backseating or a little gentle nudge, kind of help me figure out. We can't sail south from Vermilion. No. Okay. Vermilion's where the ship is. Control Alt Delete. Yeah, there we go. oh, we need to Control Alt Delete. Let me try that. You had to hit them all at the same time? Let me see. Control Alt.
Absolutely.
Once the stream goes down, everybody's just sitting there like,
Mamma mia!
that dude really fell for a Control Alt Delete. Couldn't be me. Who will take in this poor refuge? Who needs to figure out how to get over to like west of Cerulean City? If I keep being stumped, we might have to go into the other segments in a bit. Yeah, no, I don't think that's it. Yeah. Oh, no worries, Hanson. Yeah, thank you. I didn't know if anybody out there was you know, it was a as you could tell, a desperate cry for help. But yeah, no worries, no worries. What? That is Squirtle hanging out in the water. I think that this is an edition of the Pokemon Crystal 251 patch. Check this out. Squirtle just hanging out. Okay, Squirtle. I don't want to kill you. I might switch to something a little bit closer to your level, so I don't do that.
Oh!
Got us a Squirtle, okay.
Hi, my name is Gabe Newell, and I work at
Well, we don't
Valve.
have anything yet. Just getting ahead of myself. The sprite for Squirtle, it's an interesting one. The sprite work in this game is generally really good. I don't know if this one is my favorite. But I guess not many can be your favorite, you know? Fireball says, I fell for the old, hey, press Alt plus F4 for me back in the day. I'm curious, what does that one do? I've forgotten. I know I've seen it in the wild, but yeah. Nobody do it to figure it out, to tell me. Just, we'll wait for the official answer. Oh, closes a window? That's funny. Oh, darn. Man. Trolls, man. I'll use my Master Ball to catch this, Yeah, it pulls up a cheat menu for you. It's really cool. That's how you get the beta menu up, you know? Bum. Thanks again for coming through and hanging out. Happy Wednesday. We caught a Squirtle. Squirtle's data was newly added. Squirtle, it's a tiny turtle coming in at 1 foot 8 inches, 20 pounds. When it feels threatened, it draws its legs inside its shell and sprays water from its mouth. I always thought the Squirtle, like, I'm not going to keep doing that, don't worry. I always thought that was a really funny sound.
California!
I was raised in the 90s. A lot of these games are very familiar with me.
Don't you hear it a lot in I feel like I've heard it in Smash Brothers the most, I feel, right? Using Pokemon Trainer. Oh, we're hemmed in here. Oh, sorry, Binary. That came in. I didn't see that, or it came in after I'd already clicked A. Sorry about that. I would have given it a nickname. Man, all right. I might have to look this up in a bit, but then again, this could also be a good time to since I'm running a little bit late today. This could be a good time to get into a gamer segment, or maybe in just a few more. I'll do that. Maybe at bottom of the hour, we'll go into some gamer news and some back in the day. That'll be fun.
California!
We are building a gamer lifestyle channel here. It's not just a stream. No, it's not just a stream. It's more about the discourse. A bunch of gamers hanging out, talking games. Sometimes the game on in the streams. A little background, not gonna lie, you know, but we're... something's happening around here, you know. We couldn't do it without you. And thank you for that.
It's so dumb, dude. This fucking game, I tell you.
I'm getting into the sad speedrunner sounds now.
Everyone who speedruns is a degenerate, and getting world records is the only way they can feel good about themselves.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, really, Fireball? But I would have thought that the only time they wouldn't let you change it is if it had a nickname. I thought that was how it worked. Like if it had a nickname, he's like, "Oh, this is too cool. I love this original nickname. We couldn't dare change that." You know? I always thought that was the mechanic behind it. But yeah, maybe I got it mixed up. Where does one go? I might just have to go gamble a bunch in Celadon. Right, yeah, if it's traded, you can't change it. I'm thinking if you never gave it a nickname, you can. Like if it's never had a nickname, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little stumped, man. I don't really know, kind of wonder what's next. We'll play for a few more minutes and then we'll change gears, I think, and... Do we need to run back home to Johto, you know? With our tail tucked between our legs? Taking a look at the map. Kanto. Yeah, so we've done everything in Saffron. Well, actually, let me just see where the map has us going. Yeah, so we went into the Safari Zone, which you can do in this patched version. Oh, I didn't know that if you didn't give a nickname to it in the first place, one that you caught, I didn't know you couldn't give it to it afterwards. That's too bad. Come on, you want to try to give a custom ones. You know, like, it shouldn't just be for when you made a custom one and you didn't like it. Tojo Falls. I don't think the order that the map is giving us actually really makes a difference because, yeah, the route was blocked out of Fuchsia. Indigo Plateau. Where's a trainer to go? I really, okay. I'm gonna go back to, I'm gonna try one more thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, man, how do I get west of this point? I don't know how to get to anything that's kind of like in this segment here. If you go due west and then south, yeah, I don't know how to get to that stuff. There's like a slowpoke in the way here, I think. There's a slowpoke here. See, I can't even like go north in this part. You're kind of, you got these hedges in our way. Landscaping foils us again.
I'm the best in the world at this thing that like hardly anyone else does.
That's too bad when in games all these like trees made of like steel that you can't go past. And, you know, these barriers. Hostile landscaping. Like, okay, what is this area to the left there? Does that get us out of here? No, that's blocked off. Let me get to my angry sound effects. Jeez.
Mamma mia!
I'm pissed now!
What is this? Underground path to Vermilion. Well, we've been there. And whose house is that in the middle? I don't remember what this is. Do we have a Jigglypuff? A cute little Jiggly. We do. We're already puffed out.
Oh!
We're all puffed out.
I could be wrong now. I could be wrong.
Okay, thank you. No more of the theme song from Monk. Well, one time was good enough.
Good thing I'm extra hungry.
That was a special request from a streamer. I sense a sinister shadow hovering over you. Oh shit. Take this to ward it off. We got a cleanse tag. I don't think that's our first cleanse tag either. You were in mortal danger, but you're protected now. I'm surprised she didn't try to sell it to me. She missed an opportunity to just rip us off here. My grandma's into warding off what she believes to be evil spirits. I'm sorry that she startled you. We had like a Gengar creeping over our shoulder. Something. That Gengar face I did was a little too accurate. I don't ever want to do that again. Scared myself a little bit. Like looking into the face of sickness, confusion. Well, darn. I'm almost to the bottom of the hour, and I have not figured out where we're going to go, but that's okay. We'll get into some gamer news and back in the day in a second. We were just here, right? Oh, wait. Right. Okay. I'm getting nowhere fast. Gee, I kind of just, I almost want to look it up now. But just to get an idea, so that when we come back from this next segment, we sort of know where to go. But yeah, I'm a little flabbergasted. Man, what can we do? What can we do?
Good thing I'm extra hungry.
All right, back in Vermilion. Come on, guys, tell me where I need to go. Where do I need to sail? What do I need to do? Wait, isn't there... Hold on. Wasn't there someone who wanted us to... Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I want to chase one more thing down. I feel... Okay, I don't know. We were over there, though. You know what? When we were over this far west side here, I'm just wondering, is there someone who... First off, what is that route in between those two places? and it doesn't show at all, huh? I'm just like, is there someone who was asked who wouldn't let us deeper into Kanto? Yeah, like where's Route 22? Was there someone who wouldn't let us deeper into Kanto because we hadn't yet beat the Elite Four? Get me to Viridian City, please. All right, well, I'm going to save, and we'll follow up on that thread when we, in a little bit, once we turn back to the game. So let me get saved up. And, yeah, we're playing on the Retron 5. It's kind of like a little emulator box. It lets us put some patches on these games, too, so... whoops. I'm going to, save that state. Oh, Fireball, absolutely. That's been kind of a pet peeve of mine. Like going back and trying to find walkthroughs of games. I just need like a quick answer for something. And you're absolutely right. It's gotten so segmented, and it's really difficult to find stuff because they want you to just keep, it's like they're not giving much per section. You have to click another link, get a whole nother set of ads that you have to wade through. Yeah, it's difficult to find walkthroughs, and a lot of the walkthroughs that show up high in the Google searches, like IGN, some of the others, they're pretty bad about that. They're pretty bad about kind of just making the walkthrough pretty hard, pretty difficult to just get through and find where you want to find what chapter you want to get to. Well, all right, guys. What do you say? Maybe I'm going to take a little break from the game here. Let me pause it on my end. And I think maybe we'll talk a little gamer lifestyle. Get into some gamer lifestyle segments. That should be fun. I had a decent time putting these together today. We'll go into this now. But yeah, had a fun time doing it, although it was emotional. It got me fired up. And yeah, but yeah, so let's talk a little bit of back in the day. We're going to talk about some game anniversaries, some birthdays for games that came out on this day in history, and then we'll get into a little bit of current gamer news. And yeah, so let's do it. Let's start with the old stuff first. Let the Parvinator take you back to the good old days. Just relax. It's gonna be cool. All right, don't change the stream. We're good. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk about a few old games. We're going to have some fun. All right? No! It's going to be a good time. 32 years ago, in the land of the rising sun, 1991, Saga 3 came out. I don't know if any of you are familiar with this series. Saga. I am a little bit, mostly that I've seen other people play it. I regretfully haven't had a chance to get my hands on this series. But Saga 3 came out in the US under a different title. If you don't recognize that, you may recognize Final Fantasy Legend. In localization, I think they got the sense that American audiences needed like an established, sometimes they would take a game and reskin it or re-title it, just because I think they thought that like if it wasn't an established franchise, we might not bite, we might not jump. Which we American and North American gamers, we can be a little stubborn like that sometimes. I gotta admit, but that's why you gotta go straight to the source. Forget Final Fantasy Legend 3, right? Saga 3. Yeah, so the series is called Saga in Japan. We watched friend of the stream. We watched it was Mayo who's playing it, I believe. Yeah, they were doing one of the Saga games for PS1 for PlayStation. For a second I couldn't remember if that was Nick or Mayo, but yeah, that's right. Or was that no, that was you, Nick, wasn't it? Welcome. Hey, good timing to clear this up. That's you. You've been working through Saga. Yeah, okay. And Mayo was helping you. Okay, that's right. And yeah, Final Fantasy Legends, I've heard, is really fun too. They're like in appearance, it's sort of got the top-down view, imagine of like a Zelda, and you know, kind of a Link to the Past look to it. And yeah, it's kind of an action RPG. So you've got stats that get leveled up as you do things, you know, experience points, you know, but you're moving around and having to physically attack, which I think is a pretty winning combo lots of times, you know. But yeah, so check this one out if you haven't. Again, Saga 3 might not be the one that you're seeing, but Final Fantasy Legend 3, same game, different title, and yeah, came out, 32 years ago. Yeah. In fact, the first several things, the first couple things we're going to talk about, with the exception of the next one, were all on the same date. The actual same date, you know, December 13th, 1991, like Saga 3. One of those games that didn't come out on that day, though, I still wanted to cover it. Oh, actually, forgive me. No. I got my notes mixed up. Final Fantasy Legend 3 didn't come for another couple years to North America. Sorry, that's what I was trying to get at. So 1991 for Saga 3, but it wouldn't come to the US as FFL 3 until a couple years later. Took us a while to get it over here. But next, on the same day that Saga 3 came out in Japan, so too did Tecmo Super Bowl for the Famicom. And I don't know if you guys have much experience with this one. You've probably heard of Tecmo Bowl or Tecmo Super Bowl. There was also a Super Famicom and Super NES version, which I think had the same title, Tecmo Super Bowl. But yeah, this was, I think, the sequel. This was like the second Tecmo football game for the Famicom, and it was a little bit better in quite a few ways. I think they nerfed Bo Jackson. That's the big joke. If you don't know much about Tecmo Bowl, you might. I think it was Family Guy that long ago did a clip that sort of got well outside the Family Guy fandom and sort of blew up, and it was just about how you can just use Bo Jackson of at the time, the Los Angeles Raiders, and you could just wreck. You know, he's a running back. You could just like pass the ball off to him, and he would just like he would just go ham. Oh yeah. This is a pretty fun one for its day. These were also arcade games too. I don't know if the Tecmo Super Bowl was. I think it was, but at least that first Tecmo Bowl game, it because I think it went Tecmo Bowl and then Tecmo Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure, but it's a little obscured when I was looking into it in the short amount of time I had. But I'm pretty sure this is like the second game. Yeah. They're fun for, you know, for an NES or Famicom game. They're pretty fun, and they did have some arcade counterparts too, which is always cool. But yeah, so this was once again, yeah, same day. Tecmo Super Bowl came out December 13th, 1991, same day as Saga 3. On that exact day in history, actually, I know what it is. This is the one that was yesterday's news. All right, I screwed it all up. No, the Sega CD. I started to pull a bunch of anniversary game releases, and I accidentally started doing it for yesterday's date, and I realized, oh shit, I'm not streaming until Wednesday. This was one of the ones that was yesterday that I would have covered. And I mean, we're here, might as well talk about it. But the Sega CD add-on, it looks like I didn't get the Gen 2 picture loaded in. But yeah, this was the Generation 1 Sega CD. Some of you might have seen the side-by-side ones that don't stack with the like Sega CD. Well, I don't think they stack. The like Sega CD Gen 2. You usually see them in like a side-by-side configuration with the Gen 2 Genesis, which had, you know, different layout to it. But yeah, Sega CD was one of many times that Sega, you know, speaking as a gamer, right? I appreciate that they wanted to rush this stuff out to us. They wanted to be the next one to hit a certain generation or a certain, like a milestone in game storage or whatever, power of the system. They were always, like I said, from that gamer perspective, I have to appreciate that they always wanted to get us that next piece of technology. But dang, they always had pretty poor timing with it. And Sega CD was an example of it. And it came out in, it's interesting. Yeah, some of you guys have some experience with this one. Yeah, Fireball said my cousin had a Sega CD. Yeah. Right, Binary. You got to have the appropriate generation to hook these up, Gen 1 needs a Gen 1. To my understanding, or at least it'll fit. Yeah, welcome, Cap Nemo. Look at our stackable technology. And if you guys ever want to see how deep this goes, there were other, you could throw in a 32X, and then I think there's even another part of the stack that you could do. Oh yeah, you could throw in Sonic and Knuckles and then have another Sonic game on top of that. You might have seen the Genesis stacks out there. That's a fun, in the retro world, people love to see how high they can stack these things up. Yeah, exactly, Binary, yeah. So, this is, I gotta admit though, I love a lot of technology around this time. Into the 80s, into the 90s. I was like, turn of the century, turn of the decade. But yeah, it really looks like this stack here. It looks late 80s and early 90s, doesn't it? It's just got that feel to it. It looks like you're ready to pop a VCR into it. I like a lot of the, I don't know, I like the aesthetic of a lot of the, just hardware designs back then, and yeah, VCR, tape players, all that good stuff. Yeah, I imagine cord management would be a big pain with this one. It's kind of cool. I like it. Yeah, I like it, Nick. Yeah. Sadly, the Sega CD did not do that well. I think it was kind of bad timing. But again, as a gamer, I got to thank them for bringing it out, trying to get us the newest, greatest technology, trying to get us on optical discs. They're trying to get us on CDs and they, you can't fault them for trying, but they would do they'd have similar bad timing with the Saturn and also with the 32X. Gosh, almost the 32X, the Saturn, and the Dreamcast. All just sort of poorly timed with Sega trying to get the next piece of equipment out. Yeah, I think at this point too, they're kind of worried about Nintendo as well, because Super NES is out, Super Famicom's been out for a year, or more. But yeah. Excuse me. So Sega CD, 32 years ago, back in 1991. Thank you, Sega CD. You left us too soon. You left us a legacy still unwritten to this day, honestly. Or maybe unfinished. 23 years ago, or rather, no, this isn't 23 years ago, no. This is 32 years ago. That same date, 1991. Same date, 1991. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2... The Manhattan Project came out. Now, as it often does, the naming and numbering got off here. Someone's already typing a huge explanation of how this works. Because if you played Turtles 2 for the NES, this is not the same game. So we're looking at the Famicom version of Turtles 2, which is the Manhattan Project, and the numbers just got different. So I'm sure I might even leave it to someone else to kind of explain the finer details. You know, you might think that's my job, but doing my best here. But yeah, basically, through the result of games getting named and yeah, that original one that we had that we called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles didn't have that same name in Japan, and this was their second Turtles game. They had the arcade game. They did release that in Japan too. I actually really want to get a copy of that game for the Famicom. The one that was Turtles 2 in the US, which was the one that was based off of the arcade game. And that game is hella fun. Manhattan Project is great too. But I haven't spent as much time on this one as I have on the one that was based off of the arcade game. But yeah, and then let's see. Yeah, this would be the NES box, Turtles 3: The Manhattan Project. Which, damn, if that cover, man, that is of a time, isn't it? Look at this cover. Unfortunately, we're stretching these pixels about as far as they can be stretched. But yeah, I love this. Oh, dude, I'm drooling. Yeah, oh yeah. Look at that box art, baby. So yeah. So yeah, Turtles 3: The Manhattan Project. This game, again, I haven't spent a whole lot of time on it. I played a lot more of Turtles 2, the arcade game. But yeah, this was, once again, 32 years ago. Bunch of games all in the same day. And then Sega CD would have come out yesterday, 32 years ago. It's good stuff. I think, oh wait, is that it? I think that's it for back in the day. Oh, the music stopped. Oh no, oh. That's right, there's one more game. There's one more game we haven't covered. This is a big one. This one means a lot to the Parvinator too. You better crank this up just a bit. This one might blow some minds here, but 21 years ago, The Wind Waker came out in Japan. Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker came out for the GameCube in Japan. I think that this is some beautiful box art. I mean, this was a nice HD scan of this, but yeah, man, I just think this box art is legit. And honestly, yeah, if you compare that to the North American version that came out, so this launched today, 21 years ago, and then it would take until March 2003, March of the next year, a few months away, to get it released in North America, which is a pretty good turnaround. I would love, again, I keep saying the gamer in me, but it's what I am. I'm always a little butthurt when these games don't come out in North America, but I also understand. It takes time to dumb them down into English, and localize them, make that copy of a copy, getting further away from what those Japanese devs intended. It takes time to do that, so it took a few months for them to get the Wind Waker over here to us. I do love this game. Even if it's not my favorite Zelda, it is an amazing one. I think I'm a little loud on the music. Thank you, Great C. We're gonna turn you down just a bit. But yeah, it is a great game. I don't know what you guys' thoughts on Wind Waker are, or its legacy, or hype. I can, having lived through it, like Cranky Kong up here in the top left, I can tell you guys that at the time, there was a lot of disappointment pre-release when, I've mentioned this before, but I think some of those initial screenshots that came out where you were seeing Toon Link and you were seeing a cel-shaded world, I think a lot of Zelda fans who had really jumped aboard for the series for Ocarina of Time, which was a lot of people. Even maybe it's just an age thing, like I was of a good age to really receive Ocarina of Time when it came out. But yeah, I do remember people were kind of worried about this release, because I think there was a subset of gamers, especially maybe my age at the time. I was in like, you know, I was kind of early in high school or something. Who I think, you know, it was like, wait, we wanted adult Link, you know, we wanted cool Link, and now you're going back to this like little, you know, it seemed childish and kiddie. But I think that was a overreaction of a young teenager who was trying to pretend that they're no longer a kid and trying to think that the mature thing to do would be to, oh, I don't play kids games anymore. I don't watch kids shows. Okay, you know, and I think it was just it was a little folly on my part and the part of others. I think with that mindset, we thought that this game was going to be childish or for kids, and I don't think it was. I ended up liking it. The first playthrough, I didn't necessarily love it, and I came to enjoy the game more, I think, with the second playthrough. Although I enjoyed myself, I was a little surprised that it was over when it was over. But yeah, the pacing is a bit strange. There was some cut content, like Nick mentioned. Fireball Ferret's got to get on this one, yeah. It's worth playing. And I will say, if you've never played a Zelda, to me, this is a candidate for a first Zelda game to play. And I don't say that lightly, you know, like where someone's first game to play, you know, hey, that's a sensitive thing, right? You don't want to screw that up. A lot rides on that. So I would say Wind Waker. It's a good place to start with Zelda IMO. I think Ocarina of Time is too, but it's a little more dated, and unfortunately some people can't do. But yeah, it was a great IMO. I started to say great game, and I think it's a really good game. I'll put it that way. Yeah, solid Zelda title. It's got its own aesthetic, and I have come to really enjoy some of the music in it, and yeah, parts of this game, I think over time I came to appreciate a little bit more. I love the Great Sea theme too, the one that's playing right now. So yeah, there was kind of a bit of extra loot. You're making some good points in the chat, Nick. Yeah, it was a departure from Ocarina of Time in some ways, but I think they kept kind of close to that formula. But still, it was I don't know, a bit of a divisive. I will say this: I think this game has had a second wind. I think people were down on it for the first few years of its release. And then over time, I think something started to change, and I think I don't know if anyone else noticed it, but it feels like the game kind of started to get redeemed after an initial kind of meh period of people thinking about it. I don't know if it's YouTube and video game retrospectives or what, but the narrative over time did start to change for this game, and I think it's overall pretty you know, pretty positive these days. So yeah, Wind Waker, give it a shot if you haven't. Kind of hard to believe that this thing, for us in North America, it will have been 21 years in March. A few months, it'll have been 21 years since this game came out. I remember pre-ordering it and getting like the bonus disc that you got. I think I pre-ordered it maybe through like Nintendo Power or something. You got a bonus disc. I always forget which bonus disc was which, because there were a couple of GameCube promotional discs. But yeah, cool. Anyway, I went on a long time about this one. You can tell I love my Zelda.
Good thing I'm extra hungry.
No!
Oh yeah. Oh wait, let's see. Hold on one second.
My name is Reggie.
All right. So yeah, that's our game history. And I say we move on to a little bit of gaming news. Let's talk about something a little bit newer. Let's jump into it. Here we go. Gamer news for December 13th, 2023. All right, guys. I was putting this together, and like I said, it was I was having a pretty animated time putting this together. I think it's some of this news is a little maddening, not gonna lie. And I think after covering Wind Waker, and how much I love that game. Well, I'm gonna try to ride that happy high from Wind Waker and see what I can do. But yeah, let's talk a little game news. We're gonna start with the news that's in the headline for this stream. You guys probably saw the news. E3 is dead.
Donkey!
It's dead. It's dead as a donkey.
Donkey!
No, that's not nice to the donkey. But E3 is gone, unfortunately. They've announced the E3, once gaming's biggest expo, is officially dead. And I think that the official word about this came... I thought that this was interesting, is that I think the original story for this was done by the Washington Post. So this news was broken by one of our papers of record in this country, the Washington Post, telling us that E3 is dead. Game over for E3. If you don't know much about E3, E3 was a huge conference that had a lot of demos for games, a lot of upcoming games that had just released or were demoed, sometimes far in advance. E3 was also used for press conferences. Many of those press conferences weren't actual E3 events. They were just done at the same time and general location. But it was always known for breaking news, letting people get their hands on these games. And yeah, E3, unfortunately, it's gone. This is a tough one, man, because this was such a fun time of the year, reading Nintendo Power or EGM, learning about what was coming up. I'll read a little bit from the Washington Post article. 28 years of E3. It only made it 28 years. What is it? Is it 27 Club? All the rock stars that died. The E3 outlived them somehow. After more than 2 decades of hosting an event that has served as a central showcase for the US and global video game industry, E3 has decided to bring... the Entertainment Software Association has decided to bring E3 to a close, said Stanley Pierre-Louis, president of the CEO of the nonprofit trade association that represents the games industry interests in the US. Scrolling down just a bit, a mix of new competitors, partner withdrawals, changing audience habits, and pandemic-era disruptions led to E3's collapse. Yeah, they actually had this thing open in 2019. As that was the last in-person event that they did, was all the way back in 2019. So this thing has been on life support for a few years here. It has it's been on the way down, but it's been a slow decline. Let's see. In 2018, Sony PlayStation's decision to leave the event started a domino effect of other vendors and companies pulling their attendance. Just over a year later, this is the interesting part, former E3 collaborator and journalist Jeff Keighley announced that he quit helping the ESA with the show, and since then has successfully engineered his own separate events for showcases such as the Summer Game Fest.
Zoinks!
So was E3 torn down from the inside? He has also built up the showcase format in the annual Game Awards, including the one that took place last Thursday. Interesting. That was a wrinkle about E3. I didn't know that the Game Awards was kind of, in some ways, a spin-off of E3, or one of the folks involved with E3 kind of spinning it off and doing their own thing. I have to say, Game Awards versus E3, I think I would... I don't know. E3 hasn't been around in a while, but the Game Awards is so ad heavy, and people aren't getting their hands on games at the Game Awards. That was kind of what E3, did, was it let a lot of at least folks in the industry, get in and get their hands on this stuff. So what can you do? Yeah, Fireball's not gonna miss E3, this could be kind of tough. Can be kind of tough. Things change, but damn, man, it really feels like an end of an era. And also, I just wanted to point out, Washington Post put this graphic up, and I think I don't know, man. I think this is fucked up. I think the Washington Post, this is shameful. This tombstone here with the little pixel rose, this is sick stuff, dude. Come on, man. They're just rubbing it in our faces here. E3. That was a lot of folks' hopes and dreams over the summer, right? I remember watching G4 TV, watching X-Play, and they would do like 3 or 4 day coverage of the event. This is rubbing salt in the wound, man. Giving us a pixel rose on top of a tombstone. This is some sick shit. Hideo Kojima's pretty bummed about it. He said at the end of E3, or the end of E3 is sad news. Talks about how they exhibited Metal Gear Solid back in '97. And in 2000, they had the big MGS2 presentation. That was a pretty memorable one. But yeah, I like this part down here. Without E3, Japanese creators and titles would not have made it to the world as much as they have. It was easy to connect with people from all over the world by attending parties and conferences. I have nothing but gratitude. Thank you, E3. Yeah, so too bad. It was easy to connect with people from all over the world by attending parties and conferences. Damn. And just as soon as the Parvinator starts getting going, man, as soon as I get activated and getting plugged into the game of the world of gaming, these guys nuke E3. So I take a little personal offense here, as I should, as I'm entitled to, because I don't get a chance to go to E3. And only recently have I been starting to earn a chance to get there.
Zoinks!
To be honest, that's on me. But, well, earlier I saw a good point that some came before, some will rise afterwards, and that is true. I wonder what will come in its place. Good call on CES being kind of filling a similar role in some ways prior to E3, and then CES even I think continued, didn't it? For like maybe those two events were running concurrently for a little bit. I don't know if they overlap for a bit, but yeah, that's a good call on them being a sort of a predecessor. So yeah, well, E3, R.I.P. E3. We'll see you. Maybe we'll see you around. Somebody's got to bring this thing back someday, right? You'd hope so. All right, guys. With that being said, as if the E3 news wasn't tough enough, I got something that kind of gets my goat a little bit. All right. Epic Games still wants Nintendo characters in Fortnite. We hope at some point to use their characters. Our players would love it. All right, guys. Look, I try to be cool about this stuff, and I've even said recently, even that, you know, maybe the key to happiness as a gamer, as new things come out, is you have low expectations, right? And you always had the things that came before, and we can't take those away from us. But I've always said that sometimes you got to draw a line in the sand. And I don't know. I think we got to draw a fucking line in the sand on this one. All right, Mario does not belong in Fortnite. Okay? Nintendo characters don't need to be in Fortnite. There's no reason. I'm sure Fortnite would love to have Nintendo characters in it. Of course they would. I mean, I can't blame them. I'd love to have Nintendo characters here on my stream officially. But I don't, you know.
Zoinks!
It's tough, man. It's Nick said, give him the Breath of the Wild characters. But yeah, I got a little blurb I'll read about this one. Just to talk about some of the franchises that have gone over to Fortnite. Over the years, Fortnite has managed to secure characters from across the gaming and entertainment industries, including Master Chief from Halo, Kratos from God of War, Indiana Jones, John Wick, Spider-Man, Rick from Rick and Morty, and more recently, Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Hell yeah! All right, that's what I'm talking about. Running around as Peter Griffin in a third-person shooter. The game has also gotten skins based on celebrities, including tennis player Naomi Osaka, Olympic snowboarder and gold medalist Chloe Kim, singer Ariana Grande, and rapper Eminem. And, of course, they just launched the Lego Fortnite with the Game Awards as well. Huge get for Fortnite. Here's the thing. Why does Fortnite have all these other appearances? Maybe because Fortnite doesn't have an identity of its own. I said it.
Give me a hell yeah!
Maybe Fortnite can't stand on its own as a franchise. And instead of, kind of doing the Smash Bros thing where, you have a company that mostly made those IP and then is now pitting those the various IPs against each other, the characters of those IP against each other. This is a little bit different because you're just licensing characters and throwing them in your game.
Let's go.
Let me get to my angry sounds.
You suck.
Also, guys, and I want you to listen to me, Epic Games. Keep your fucking hands off of Mario. All right? Me and this dude go way back. This is me, 2006, Super Potato, Akihabara, Japan, Tokyo, you know the place. Me and my buddy Mario. And of course, we go way back longer than this. I was holding a controller in my hands when I was 2 years old. I don't need Mario in Fortnite. Of course, you'd love to have Mario in your game. And yeah, sure, the sign says, when you throw it into Google Translate, the sign around Mario's neck, sure, it says don't touch it, as you can see on the right. Yeah, but it was an employee who took the picture, okay? So before you come at me, Epic Games, you need to understand I had permission to get this picture and to touch Mario. All right, you don't have permission to touch Mario. You definitely don't have my permission. I'm going to speak for this chat. You don't have their permission either. So I'm just saying, stay the fuck back. Get back. All right? You have been warned. And that, folks, that concludes Game History, Gaming News for December 13th, 2023. Thanks for hanging out. No! Might have to take a break after that one, guys. Parvinator's a little heated right now. I even forgot to use my Reggie sound effect that I had queued up for E3. Tell him, Reggie.
My name is Reggie. I'm about kicking ass. I'm about taking names. And we're about making games.
All right, guys, let's take a break. I'm going to take a few minutes away. You guys should take a break, too. I'm going to come back and chill out a bit and get my mind right or something. I don't know what I got to do. But I'm going to take a break. And we're going to come back and we're going to play some Pokemon Crystal. Thank you guys for hanging out. This has been a fun stream so far. Give me a good break here, maybe 5 or 6 minutes, and I'll see you back here soon. All right, bye guys. BRB.
Peggy 12.
Hey gamers, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. Good to see ya. All right, I calmed it down a little bit, took it down a notch, did a little breathing. Not so angry. All right, let's get into the game. Let's play. Actually, you know what? I'm stumped, and I never looked up the answer. I'm curious if anybody knows where we're supposed to go at this point in the game. I can show you where we're at. Let's do that first, and then I'm going to look up the answer. So we have 5 badges in Kanto. And I don't know how to get to sort of like the western portion of this map. I don't know how to get to like west of Cerulean. So all this stuff here, Route 4, Mount Moon, Route 3, all the way down here, down to Cinnabar. So I'm trying to remember what we have to do, but if I go to Fuchsia, they say that the road's blocked. You can't swim southward. If I go to if I go here, it's just kind of like, I think at one point there's a Snorlax in the way, or a slow whatever slope, slow something or another in the way, and then yeah, that won't let me go to Route 4, and then somewhere there's I think there actually is a Snorlax that's blocking the road. So I don't know. I'm stymied. Don't know where to go.
This is a big deal.
I will find where I'm supposed to go. Do 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 do. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Happy Wednesday. I've kind of looked around. I mean, you know, I think I'm open to suggestions at this point because I can tell you what I've done. There was one, actually, you know what? There was that one thing I wanted to do. Yeah, yeah, what's the deal? Oh, right. Okay. You know what? The funny thing is, I don't even think I've seen that Snorlax today. Where was the Snorlax? Was it like, just east of this town? Take me to a map, doobie doobie. Let's see. I'm thinking it's over here. Let's check it out.
Fatality.
I wanted to get to this after the segment. Binary mentioned Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, known as Geki Kame Ninja Den, Legend of the Radical Ninja Turtles. Fuck yeah. That's his Japanese name. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, in order to avoid confusion with the previous NES game based on the franchise. Yeah, so in Japan it got the name... oh yeah, it's just funny that the different naming conventions. Yeah. That's a great title. I think that there might be. Where's a Snorlax when you need one?
This is a big deal.
Get on your bike. I think there is Lavender Town. Not where I meant to be. So this is one of the things I think was added. I'll just show those of you who haven't played this before. Yeah. if we go up to the top right of this map, I think that there's a... I think that's where this ghost house is that was added for this patch. Yeah. Maybe the bats is a little out of, you know, I mean, you're gonna tie yourself into knots asking sort of what I was talking about earlier with, is it something Game Freak would do, you know, WWGF do, GFD? Oh man. What would Game Freak do? I ask myself that, you know? Yeah, there was a Gengar just chilling in this room. I hit a bunch of encounters before I got to him, but yeah. Creepy little Gengar. I've taken so long getting through Kanto that I don't remember where anything is at this point. It's a funny place to be. Let's go. Let's go run. All right. All right, where is Snorlax? Let me take a look at the map. What is this? It's hard. I wish the map would let me control it a little bit better. It does try to jump. All right, here we go. Celadon and Saffron. We can get between those two cities. I think, right? I think that's the way we came. Alright, I forgot we had this far-fetched. I need to ditch this thing. Knocked out. Fly me away. Fly me away to somewhere with the Snorlax. South of Saffron? And we already tried that, right? Diglett Tunnel? I think I saw that on the map just now, and I was wondering what was up. Diglett's Cave, yeah. And that may get us over to that, yeah, to that north side. I wonder where it, I'm guessing this is just one of two exits, yeah. I should try that out. Where are those Snorlax? Did I already get... It's been a long playthrough. It's been a long 23 sessions. Honestly, I shouldn't have been, but I was surprised to have seen... I was surprised to have seen that this was one of the most streamed games for me this year. And like I said, I shouldn't have been, you know, just because we've been at it for so long, but it's been a long road. I'm gonna feel good when I think we gotta try to beat Red, I think, you know. I didn't want to do it at first. I was gonna try to wuss out. Yeah, you know, I gotta be strong.
Give me a hell yeah!
Do everything the game wants me to do. Be the very best. Within this game, I would be terrible, you know, trying to battle somebody. Alright, underground path is there. Looks like it's closer to... Where is Diglett's Cave? Looks like it's kind of closer to Saffron, right? Can we go west from? Snorlax is on Route 11, huh? Where is Route 11? Count it down. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't try going east from... That's right. Okay. Yeah. We should... I'm down to do that. Yeah. I think do we have cut on us right now? Let's see. Might have got a... We actually have cut. We don't have the best team outside of that, but... Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Let's try that. Thanks, guys. Let's go wake up a sleeping giant. There's the big guy.
It's almost over.
Snoring peacefully. Okay, just 98. It's all right. I never set out to catch them all, you know? I don't know. To me, that's not being the very best.
We will not go quietly into the night.
I don't know what is. I don't think, I think I could be the very best in this, this ROM, you know? I think I got that part covered, but not so much outside. They told me about one that puts Pokemon to... wakes them up or something. I can't hear anything, and I don't remember the yeah, I should... Leftovers probably would be a good one. What have you got? I thought I wrote it down somewhere. I don't have that notebook on me. But I thought I wrote it down. Boo. I know, I remember an NPC telling us. What is your item? Mystic water. We got a level 5 and a level 9. Sudowoodo's got the quick claw. Let's see. Who gets the leftovers? Dragonair. Do you even use a dragon move yet? What is the amulet coin? Amulet. Let's go, what's cleanse tag? It helps, okay, don't need it. Polka dot bow. Aww. I like the idea of the polka dot bow on any normal type Pokemon. Like, what would be some of the funniest, or just best setups of, you know, combo of a Pokemon and a polka dot bow, you know? Tauros, you know, looking all handsome, you know? Oh. Put some glasses on him. Give this to... Alright. I think we have some potions. Let's just get in the battle, see what's up. Oh, wait, that's right. I still don't know the, still don't know the, appropriate tuning. Man, you don't just, tell us if we got anything here? I guess I'll look this up. I think I've got a window pulled up. Let's do it. I don't know what to do.
Bird up.
I don't know. Let's see. Snorlax. Gen 2. You need open up your Poke Gear, switch to the radio part, then slide the radio channel navigator. Dot dot. Can't quite get to it. Oh wait, did we get the Poke Gear, the Poke Flute upgrade? I think that's what top minute. No, I don't think we okay. So I'm seeing here it says what you need to do is save the power plant. Then after you do that, go back to the Kanto radio tower. Go inside, then talk to everyone on the first floor until you talk to a man who talks about a Poke Flute. So we got to go to the Kanto radio tower. Then he'll upgrade your Poke Gear to have a Poke Flute in it. Damn.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Yeah. I see, yeah. Thanks. Sorry, I had the chat off for a little bit. Sorry, I didn't mean to... Or I just couldn't see it because I'm working on the same monitor here, but... Okay, well... Radio tower it is. You live, you learn. Alright, whereas, wasn't it, like, above... Lavender? Is that what I was seeing? Wait. Did I go to the wrong place? Is this it? Or is it a... Good little remix here. Here we go. Look at it. It's the man in the hat. It's the gentleman. Thanks to you, I never lost my job. I tell ya, you're a real lifesaver. Please take this as my thanks. With that thing, you can tune into the radio programs here in Kanto. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for upgrading. Is this thing on? This Parvinator takeover. Pirate radio, Parvinator. Alright, here we go. Playing all the classic retro hits.
Now you're playing with power.
Radio Parvinator. KPARV. No. Do you like the this nicer or this kind of gentler version of the Lavender Town theme? Takes a while to get back to that, the riff everyone knows. The melody.
Keep rolling.
Okay. So, we got our, let's take a look at this new... There's the start of it. Okay, he gave us the upgrade, right? Did we have everything we need? I'm confused. It made it sound like there... I want to make sure I'm not looking at a Soul Silver guide or something. Yes, I am. Dadgummit. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? You can wake it up by tuning your radio to the flute station. There it is. Cool. All right, got it. Yeah. Yeah, Nick, the town's kind of turning itself around, huh? It's built a radio tower on Pokemon burial grounds. Only matter of time before that becomes a problem, you know. All right, let's all go. Let's take a Noctowl and let's fly. All right, take me down to Vermilion. I remember going to Books A Million at some point in time during, you know, Red and Blue's time, and then into Yellow's when, yeah, they do Pokemon tournaments on the weekend, both cards and games. Man, that was a scene. I only went a couple times, but yeah, it was a scene. I never competed, but I just checked out the scene and. This was a fun game to play, I think, like, I don't know, to be young and play. I see why the series still attracts kids at this point, you know? Like, it was really interesting to have, you know, my extended family, all the kids get in, like, pretty much all the kids at some point did some dabbling with Pokemon, some to a greater extent, you know. Some are still into it years later as they're growing up, you know, but yeah, it's... it's interesting. It's at this point there's so many different generations who've been impacted by Pokemon. And yeah.
Now you're playing with power.
The game that captured several generations. That means you have a really wide, you know, variety of people who, you know, I don't know. At this point, a lot of different ages, a lot of different types. It's also interesting too because for a little bit, if you were a kid, you might have gotten into some of it even if you never got into the games. The games was always my main hook. I did watch some of the anime, but like, you know, I think the games was definitely, yeah, I was never really good at, I never had a card set, you know, I had a couple of random cards, you know. No, I'm not trying to load up. Come on, close. What do you do? Whatever. All right, Snorlax. You like radio? Just wakes up, it just wakes up and, you know, from being asleep, it just wakes up and he flies, you know, basically, it does one of those martial arts, you know, whoosh, throws itself back on its feet, just in one motion, takes down the protagonist. Man, this game's so fake, dude. In the real world, that's what a Snorlax would do, man. Like... So you like flutes? I placed it near. Dude, we're not getting our Poke Gear back.
I started playing the game in, like, the game.
I love the great animation there. It takes a nice breath, a good pat, you know. Cozy. Alright, let's wake this guy up. Continue to wake him up. He's normal, right?
Let's get a hype train, level 5.
Double rainbow.
Snorlax has got leftovers. Alright. What about a good slash? Just curious what my moves will do. Damn. Got the crit on it too.
Break your mama's back!
Critical hit. Dude, dude. Alright, what can we do? Let's, I don't want to kill this thing. It's got leftovers, so it's going to keep recovering, but let's do another surf. And I should try to put it to sleep. I need to get Snorlax in here, I think. Or,
Oh no, I'm not brave enough.
got Snorlax. I think I need to get, knocked out. Oh, Jesus. No! Okay. Too strong. The PS1 sound was playing too. The like, as Snorlax is taking his fatal hit. Damn it! Clock is fine at this point. We fixed it already. Jeez.
Oh no, I'm not brave enough for politics.
Let's get a. I'm gonna go ahead and get Noctowl in. I think. See what's up. Fly also might do some damage. Right? Do, 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 do. Thank you.
Who's that Pokemon?
There he is. Big fat dude. Love it. Look at the smile, man. He's we could all be so jealous, you know, to live Snorlax's life. Although he's got, you know, people putting their Bluetooth right next to his face, you know, right up next to his head. Go back to sleep, Snorlax. I know that's what you want.
Break your mom.
Shh. You're a little loud there, Devo. Thank you. I'm gonna try Fly. I don't know. Let's see. See what's up. Yeah, Nick, I agree. Yeah. I think the games is where it was at for the most part. It is interesting how popular and how people would get ensnared. I mean, if you were a kid, I guess it was just kind of around you for the most part. So I remember, you know, kids who I don't think would be into the series, would be into the games or anything, but maybe at that time it was all about like the trading cards, or, you know, it's almost like it becomes a stand-in for like other things the kids would do. It got so popular, and it had those different, of course, you know, it wasn't all, you know, it was, you know, multi, what's the word, you know, a multimedia blitz, you know, games, movies, cards, you know, so much merchandise too, you know, it's everywhere.
Well, what happened was that second game we got our ass kicked.
Noctowl's gonna be hard to get much damage, although forgot about this one.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Shit, it's not gonna do much. All right, yeah, let's battle of the leftovers. I'll keep Snorlax in long enough to put, or I'll keep Noctowl in long enough to put Snorlax to sleep one more time, but or will I? All right, what can we do? We'll put it to sleep, I guess. I'll switch characters. Switch Pokemon. Characters. This game has 251 characters in the form of Pokemon. Alright, here we go. what can we do? All right, get you out of here. No, not to the pack. Go here. I want to put some damage. Let me try something.
I got it.
Doo-doo. Still got those leftovers, huh? All right. Come on. Not a whole lot.
Fire!
Do, 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 do. Thank you guys for hanging out. This has been a really fun Wednesday. It's been a busy week, and I don't know, man. I've been really enjoying the streams and preparing for them, and yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. It's been cool. Last night was cool too. Come on, I want to take this Snorlax out. We got this, but this, okay. Just try to catch him at this point. You know, toss an Ultra Ball, see what happens. Last night me and my partner went out and got some Italian food. It was real yum. We were celebrating her a couple of victories. She's got a couple of dubs lately, and you know, she's moving on from the place that she works at now, and is going to be doing her own thing. And she's also like just finished up part of a training that's like a really, you know, for a really important certification. And yeah, it's cool. It's we went out, got some good food. You know, sort of. Yes. All right.
I'm Luigi, number one.
Got the good food, you know. This place is great. It's like all plant-based. It was you know, kind of definitely fancy, you know. More than we would normally drop on a dinner for sure. But it was a celebratory thing, and it's also a bit of like, hey, you know, like we know we're gonna have to, while she's, you know, starting her own business, you know, there's, you know, hey, you know, get the feast in now. There might be a bit of famine, you know, could be some lean time. So
Fire!
I think sometimes in life you gotta take that opportunity to catch a Snorlax, and also, you know, celebrate a, you know, an accomplishment, a transition. It's good stuff. Snorlax, sleeping Pokemon, 6'11", weight 1,014 pounds. This Pokemon's stomach is so strong, even eating moldy or rotten food will not affect it. Give a nickname to Snorlax. Let's say, Well, anybody got any ideas? Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop.
You're a big, strong guy. Are you a football player or something?
No, it's a Snorlax.
Excuse me,
Oh,
princess.
man. What are we going to call you, Snorlax? My allergies are out of control. Do, 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 do. This music is lovely, but a bit maddening.
Get the hell out of my house. In Jesus' name, I pray.
Oh, look at his sprite. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Great sprite work there. Great animation. He gets a custom one, huh? Dig it. Yeah, primo. Look at that. I do have to say, it's animated. Of course, it's animated fast. We would expect that. Most of them have those quick animations. It's a little disconcerting if you think about him breathing that fast. I don't like to. I don't, you know, unless he's running to chase down his food, you know, like that's about the only time he gets that. That winded. He's hyperventilating right now. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna call him. I like Snorby. All right. I don't know. Just pulled that out of the ether. All right, Snorby. Snorby's gone. What is this? Diglett's cave. Okay. Cool. Cave do Diglett. I wonder what, So I'm guessing in... So, okay. Hey, what's up, Ichigo? Welcome. How you doing? America. I'm curious about this, like, the Game Boy Color for North America. I wonder if in, you know, French Canada, I wonder if they would... Did they have a French version at that time that would come out, or was the North American version just all English? Oh, hey, welcome back, Fireball. We got Snorlax. We got it. Took 2 tries, but we got it. How you doing, Ichigo? What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Piece of gum. Do. Felt something in my feet. I thought my cat was down there. I thought I just kicked my cat for a second. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I hear you about that, man. It's been a busy one for me, too. Where's the time go? Doo-doo. Also, I haven't run this week. I think I'm going a little bit crazy, honestly. Kind of losing my mind a bit. I think I can go from this point, but I have been kind of sore. It's from when I on Friday last week I hit the pavement really hard. I slipped when I was jogging and I was going downhill on pavement, and yeah, dude, it's been interesting. It's like the pain has had different stages to it, you know, and like I still feel pretty locked up in my knees and elbow. Also, some great bruising too. Yesterday, like some straight yellow bruising, you know. So everything's just kind of like deep muscle soreness, you know, and like a tendon, you know, like it bruised one of the kind of like muscle groups, I guess. Anyway, I'll go to pick something up and just turn my wrist in just a certain way, and it's like, ah. You'll feel the electricity, you know, like Operation the game, and but I think it's healing up. I can tell. Yeah, that's why. So I'm going a little crazy. I'm doing other workouts, but Fireball said, we all play with the English version. The only French Game Boy game I ever owned was literally purchased in France during a vacation. Interesting. And I know those took a while to get to Europe, too. I mean, everything took a long time to get to the US, and then, like, and then it was still usually, I think often, in the beginning generations of Pokemon, like, stuff wouldn't come out for another year or more to the EU. Or to, yeah, just to, I guess outside of North America and Japan. Interesting. Yeah, it's just the world, like, had these waves. Like, it started Pokemon in these waves. And that had to have contributed to... And then the release schedule of Gen 2 being not that long, you know, those waves were still going, I think, but well, thanks for filling me in on that. I was curious about it, Fireball. Yeah, that makes sense. I figured that since I think at that time usually it'd just be English for all North American titles. Well, Spanish-speaking folks in Mexico had to deal with that too, I'm pretty sure, for quite a while. Bunch of Diglett popped out of the ground. Bing, bong, ding, 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 dong. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's fascinating to me. I don't know a whole lot about that region, you know, but it's been something that's been, you know, I've been kind of looking into it recently, and yeah, I didn't know much about the history either, so yeah, it's been, still don't know a whole lot, but it's been kind of a, you know, I got a couple Wikipedia tabs open on it, you know. So French topics of French Canadian and or you know couple like you know, I'm not gonna say the word, I can't say it, but yeah, things having to do with Quebec and Quebec. Where's my hold on, where's those yes.
Légende de Zelda est de retour sur Game Boy Color.
Zelda returns the game.
Shh, a little loud.
Légende de Zelda est de retour sur Game Boy Color.
Yeah. What am I doing? Try to catch this. Try to catch this guy. I'm all over the place, and that's okay, you know? It's just the way I am. I'm always interested too in those OG importers. You know, back in the day, who is playing like Japanese imports, various parts of the world. You know, because come on. You know, salute you guys, as I'm looking at a Super Famicom and a Famicom and a disc system. You know, I mean, come on, man. I stand on the shoulders of giants. It's crazy. I feel like that would be just the craziest, as someone who grew up in a small town, and you know, I just feel like it would have been crazy cred at school to be like, you know, I got all these Japanese games. I got the Japanese copy of Gold or Silver before it came out. There was a kid at our school that had that. He had Gold before it came out in the US. But yeah, man, that was it. But so that stuff didn't really come around, you know. It's interesting to think of places that did have an import scene. Welcome, Beeg. How you doing? I just passed some good Yoshi.
In Japan,
No, I said Yoshi, not.
in Japan they call it ninja.
I lost the sounds. The Yoshi sound effects.
Let's go, girls.
I lost the page. Well, they don't call it Diglett Cave for nothing, I guess.
Dorks.
How you doing, Big? Welcome.
I'm speaking human to human, right?
Yeah, that's cool, Fireball. Yeah. Yeah, it's been interesting. Like I've tried to learn about other, you know, other regions' game history, and you think of like I've mentioned this recently, but I feel Brazil is like a culture, and specifically, I guess I've done most research recently regarding their video game history. And yeah, that's interesting to me because it was such a huge market that was really into games. And I just, I knew nothing about it. Nintendo stuff was a lot more rare in the early days. So, Sega Master System and Sega Mega Drive were kind of the go-tos. And yeah, its own kind of culture around it too, and its own media behind it, of course, and lots of there was some importation and of like some of the clone systems and stuff too. So there's that sort of bootleg history, which it really fascinates me. Like places in the world where people either couldn't afford or you just couldn't find, or it even wasn't offered, like a official Nintendo or Sega or whatever.
Zoinks!
You gotta clone it. Gamers, they'll find a way. They will find a way to play. All right, we're out. Look at us. So we could have gone north to Viridian Forest, right? And I guess, okay, to Pewter. We could also head south at this point and go to Pallet. Or towards Viridian first. Well, I'm already going south, I guess. Oh, is this a shorts boy?
Thank you very much. Good debate. We appreciate it.
Oh, the bug catcher. Yeah, buddy, you might get a tick. That's what I'd be worried about. You don't want those. Beedrill, huh? This is a great sprite for Beedrill. I love this.
Let's go, girls.
Too bad we don't get to stare at it any longer,
You can't disrespect Pokemon like that. Pokemon.
No. I think Noctowl can handle this. They can eat some bees, some hornets. I feel like this battle theme is mixed much higher than everything else. And I might expect the battle theme to be higher than maybe your the music that plays when you're just walking around the map, but I don't know, it seems like by a lot. 3 Beedrills, come on, man.
It's all his fault.
I do. I don't know what happened. I think someone had it, and I don't know if I have them in my party right now or what. I was actually thinking about that before I started playing today, that I wanted to figure out what was going on with that. I don't know where the experience share is. It is not getting used, obviously. It's gonna be with somebody that I beat the Elite Four with, so shouldn't be too hard to find. So this is where he popped out, right? I see. We went in. We check this out. We did. Oh, just get it now and go upstairs. Dire hit.
This is a dud.
Yeah, I think I can figure out who had it though. I think yeah, I'll have to go in and look, but yeah. I think it was someone that we beat the Elite Four with, so yeah. Got us a nug. I can't give you any nuggets of wisdom, so that'll have to do.
It's not pot, it's a clove cigarette.
R.I.P. B drill. 3 B drills. A 3 B drill salute. Hit that thing with some pesticide, man. You laugh so you don't cry, you know?
Parvinator.
I like that emote, Beak. That's great. Some great emotes. I need to step my emote game up, you know? I really gotta step it up. I gotta get some time to do some stuff. Someday I'll be able to have the same similar kind of emotes and stuff over on YouTube too. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that until... I think that's one of the... I don't know. Maybe I can at this point, but... I think that might be one of the things that comes when you get like a certain number of subscribers and... I'm not close. I'm not close. Do, 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 do.
It gives milk and says moo.
Get it. I was thinking that there might be as well Fireball, but yeah, I'm not sure. I have one, I think. Pretty sure I have one.
First swag Kazakage, leader of the hidden village of the dead.
You know, I'm kind of going back on what I was doing the other day with thinking about trying to have a Kanto-specific team, or at least swap out some of the heavy hitters because we're over-leveled, but yeah. At a certain point, too, I gotta beat this game, I guess, and I'm gonna need to have some decent levels for, and strat, to try to beat Red. That's gonna be fun.
I guess I did something to piss off the Instagram gods.
I was whipped. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Viridian Forest, eh? Coming up on the... Why don't girls like bug Pokemon? I just, maybe haven't met any that do. Come on, Doug. Let's see what you got. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's hit you with the fly. Feels just, I honestly, it's kind of funny to think of like your character not wanting to just end these little kids. I mean, I guess your character is a child themselves, but these kids are obviously even smaller. I feel like a part of me, especially at this point, maybe our character has grown up a little bit. At least they've, at the very least they've come a long way. They've learned a bit. I'm sure they've grown in that way. But yeah, part of me doesn't want to just go through here just destroying the teams of these little kids, but they're the ones starting some shit, I'm usually not the one making eye contact, and if we did make eye contact, I mean, I know that I guess that's the trigger, right? But at least in this world. It's a good thing I'm not that great at eye contact sometimes, That's where it helps me in the Pokemon world. I can kind of avoid those battles. In the real world, it makes me look a little like shifty and kind of, it's a little unsettling. But alright, we're just doing donuts. Just doing circles. So the forest is north at this point. Okay. So yeah, we came out, we did both like a little bit north of the Diglett's Cave and a little bit south. So we're heading back, heading towards Viridian. Let's do it. Guess we could try to catch some stuff. This can be anything good.
Peggy 12.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Any more fights? Any more dreams for us to destroy? I think we cut this bush. There's a lot packed into this game. It's honestly really impressive. I just had a double shot of espresso and I'm wired. I need to talk to someone, so you'll have to do. Dude, I feel this guy, man. This is why I stream right here. I might not look like much now, but I was an expert at catching Pokemon. Do you believe me? Good, good. Yes, I was something. I was something out of the ordinary, let me tell you. What if we tell him no? Yeah, you'll have to do. Yeah. You'll have to do, right? What? You little whelp. If I were just a bit younger, I'd show you a thing or two. Yeah, 2 shots of espresso, right? Grandpa's ready to... Grandpa has no filter at this point. He's made it this far, why not just drink himself to death, you know? Like... he's gonna, that's what he's doing. That's his thing, you know, right now. 2 shots of espresso. I mean, it is 7:14 p.m. If we were rolling through here in the morning, I might, well, who knows? Addiction is a serious thing, you know, so maybe I shouldn't just shit on this guy. And I should really just leave him alone, because he's clearly, he might be at like a new low point, you know? He's threatening to kick a kid's ass. We went back. He's losing his memory too. We went back and talked to him. Same script. Man. I guess they don't really have elder care figured out in the Pokemon world, you know? People talk about it being like a utopia, and this guy's just walking around trying to beat kids up. These are supposed to be kids' games. Let's look for the experience share. Well, I'm thinking about you know, tough tasks. Let's try to find this experience share. It may be on Meganium. Let me see. No, they probably have something for grass. What's your item? Oh, I can just do this, right? Poison barb, yeah. Cheese sandwich. Who I might even should probably even bring back into the party, honestly. What's up, Derek Ho? Welcome. Derek Ho's Corner.
Let's go.
Do 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 do. So we pulled a cheese sandwich out, eh? No, let's get rid of Farfetch'd. I'm thinking, for sure. Should be an easy one. There, it seems like it, Ichigo. Yeah, there's a lot of, you'll go into a lot of people's houses and they'll talk about Pokemon, and then it being from a pet and or a pet / accessory kind of way. And then there's the people that talk about like working with their Pokemon. Like there's some industrial Pokemon. Free, aka free and exploited labor. You know, like like the Machop line, and there was one from Black and White that was called, was it like what was it, like Girder was one of the names? I'm trying to remember the first name. But they were like flipping a beam, like a giant like construct. The first one's flipping a piece of wood, huh? Like a 2x4, and then up to like a giant beam. So yeah, it's crazy. It's a world of Pokemon. Their pets, their cheese. Let's we gotta deposit people first. I hate that it's hard to navigate. It is. I keep forgetting that sometimes it's easier to just give an HM to someone that you're going to keep in your party. But we have mixed this party up a bunch. I've seen a lot of places to cut around here, so I might. Maybe we leave Bully in. I don't know. But let's withdraw. Let's pull somebody else out. I don't know if I want to use Mew. Feels a little cheap. Well, cheese sandwich, of course. Do you really need the experience share, though? You're at level 52. Yikes. Well above everybody else. Could have just taken the item from you. Oh, son of a... Do you see that? We're out of item space on the... That say on the in our bag, right? Okay, yeah, so our bag is out. So no. Do. What do we not need? What am I not going to use for a bit? Well, I could have sold a nugget. Got to do that at some point. I've been storing all these. I'm going to go pull out some of the other stuff. I don't know. I'm probably never going to use it, but I have some stuff in the PC. You can stick around. I don't know. Does anybody know what the upgrade does? Up dash grade? Up hyphen grade? Polka dot bow. I need to yeah, I need to take a look at what's in here. Sell a nugget too. 13. I wonder, maybe not an eel, I think, could use it. Let's see. Let's give you a nugget. We'll give it the experience share for now. Yeah. Upgrade is for Porygon. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. And that's how you get the Porygon 2.0 or whatever it is. Porygon 2. Something like that. 2.0. We haven't had an evolution in a long time. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Club for top trainer battles. Starting to get a bit worn out, but I want to keep hanging. I got a late start today, sadly. Sadly. But it was cool. Gonna try to start clipping more of the gamer news and back in the day segments. And, I always say back in the day, but it doesn't say that. It's the good old days. Gotta practice my my elevator speech here. Jeez. Struggling. Elevator pitch? A speech? Just keeps getting worse and worse.
Let's go.
Yeah, but gonna try to get more stuff up on YouTube as well, and yeah, I like those segments. They're fun and a challenge to put together. So you know, I'm gonna keep doing that, and yeah, it's been cool. I will be taking a few weeks off towards the end of next week, or a few weeks. I'll be out for a little bit. So yeah, next week I'll be doing my last stream of the year. I should do that. Would be really easy, I think. Ichigo, the blooper reel. I think I'm worried about how easy that would be, honestly. I'm more into the oh, don't keep selling stuff here. Just sell the one thing. Thank you. Just the one nug. Yeah, I feel like you can click any link for the blooper reel, you know? Yeah, exactly, binary, yeah. No. Getting tired. Caffeine's wearing off.
So long, Bowser.
But I shall continue. The work is too important. Oh yeah, let's go to the gym. Let's go work out. Why is that looking all choppy? Scoop, boop, boop. 1 second, guys. Let me close some stuff in the background.
I'm gonna give you 55th straight.
Let's go, yeah, let's get up into the gym. Let's do that. That'll perk me up. Let's do this. Took Twitch, I think, I don't know if it was this one or another. There were a few spots, but Twitch Plays Pokemon had trouble with some of these ledges because, of course, someone would put the command to go down or, you know, just be late putting the, you know, like everyone's watching it on different devices and coming in at different times, and people are actively trying to screw the game up too. So ledges were difficult. It's hard for Twitch Plays Pokemon to get through it. I read the turtles breakdown, Binary. Thank you for that.
Let's go.
Always interesting how they yeah, the names and numbers get off track with worldwide releases. And this place is cleaned out. There's nobody here. No one's in the Lego dungeon. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doo-doo-doo. Yeah. What were those? What were the Japanese blocks? Like there was didn't Nintendo or like a Nintendo predecessor or not predecessor, but like I don't know. They're referenced in that. Was it Super Mario Land 2? You guys know what I'm talking about. The quote Lego level. It's not actually a reference to Legos, but. Yeah, sorry about your SD card, Binary. And yeah, RIP to E3. Still, you know, still kind of processing that news, honestly. All right, where's all the folks in the gym? Did the old man up there tell us? Did I skip over his dialogue? Did I even talk to the man?
So long.
Didn't have a leader. Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, I know who this is, or who will be here. Blue, right? I think that's what's up. It's been a while.
Yahoo!
Haven't played this since this game was originally around the time of its original release. So did play Soul Silver, but yeah, and that was fun. That was a great game. It's cool going back to this Game Boy Color version, though. And it's kind of blowing my mind how big this game is. If I wanted to try to do everything you could do in this game, not even talking about the 251 patch, but yeah, it's a lot of content. I could see you really putting some hours into this. I didn't as a kid. I don't think I beat Red until, you know, Soul Silver, and then yeah, 6 golden coins. Yep. Well, you know what? I suppose we could still travel south to Pallet Town, and then, well, there's not a gym there. But that's how we would get to, what is it down there? Cinnabar? Yeah, Cinnabon Island. Yeah, so it's like we go south to Pallet to check it out, and then continue towards Cinnabon Island, or we go north to Pewter. Did we do everything there is to do in this town? There was the one, like, Pokemon house or whatever. Oh, come on, get out of the grass.
It's almost over.
What are you doing in the grass? Jeez. So I told you guys I'm playing Yakuza 0. It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. It's a different kind of game from what I normally do, and it's you know, it's lots of cutscenes. It's a pretty immersive game. I think in the beginning it feels a little restrictive, but I get the sense that it opens up a little bit more. But yeah, it's been fun. I think I had to mix it up a bit because I'd been playing Tears of the Kingdom, and overall I was enjoying my time with it, but it took me a really long time to beat Breath of the Wild and Tears, and yeah, I haven't beaten Tears. We haven't had that much time to put into it, and yeah, the last week or so I've been last couple weeks I've just, when I have a little bit of time, I'm not like, all right, let me go put, you know, let me go play some Tears of the Kingdom, which I'm a bit bummed about, but you just gotta
keep rolling, 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 rolling.
You know. And I'd been looking into Yakuza a little bit, and I was like, okay, let me just take a breather, because I need to be enjoying myself, and I want to be fired up about what I want to play, so, you know. To be continued on the Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not giving up on you, Zelda. You know, it's hard when you don't get that much time to play most nights. And I don't want to play it on this stream, you know? We're doing the retro stuff. Come on. It's in my DNA. It's in your DNA. That's why you're here.
I started playing the game in the game.
Even if you weren't alive when this game was around, you know, it's in your DNA. Come on. Yakuza, it's kind of making me feel a little fired up. Like Mario getting ready to you know, do a little triple jump or something. I don't know. He's ready to go.
Down goes Fraser!
So far so good. We're through the first chapter, and yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, like I said, the game hasn't opened up as much as I think it will. As I get into it, it's a little kind of go here, go there, and you can start to explore, but I think it, you know, I think some things are going to open up somewhat soonish. Hope. Even still, I'm enjoying it, and it's not the kind of game, in some ways, like you know, like you get into like the main gameplay, other than like walking around and exploring and going to shops, or you know, playing games within games.
I started playing the game in like the game.
You know, when you're not doing all that stuff, the sort of life simulation stuff, or hitting up the karaoke bar, and you know, then yeah, you're involved in like these. You know, the main gameplay is like through fighting and leveling up your character with new moves and stuff, and I found that to be pretty fun. I'm not too into, you know, I haven't played many like brawl, you know, games that are sort of brawler sort of style in quite a while, you know. Nothing from this era, really. So it's been fun. I'm enjoying it. Some kind of long... it's already had like a pretty long boss segment that I was like pretty impressed with, and it had a couple of fun moments that had me like, yeah, you know, like fuck it, just getting excited. I want to talk about one. It's not story related. It's just a way that I dispensed an NPC, but you know, it was. I have to admit, in the moment, I was getting fired up, man. It had me like, yeah, fuck yeah, just like so stoked. I don't know if I want to battle. Sorry, lady. So this was the... Well, there's the, like, battle tower that's added, and this is... something else. But yeah, it seems like an interesting game. The storyline and the voice acting is great. I don't recommend it if you're not a subtitles person. You're gonna have a hard time, because there are no other options. It's yeah, it's just you know, Japanese voice acting with your subs, English subs. But yeah, great VO work. It's really fun. Definitely feels cinematic. So yeah, so far so good. I'm enjoying it. It's not, like I said, it's not really the type of game I'd play that often, but it's got my interest, you know. I'm piqued. Oh right, we were gonna go north. Silly me. We could go pay homage to Red's, the birthplace of Red, the very best, until we go kick his butt. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Until we go kill him. Until we go kill Red on the top, on the top of Mount Silver. That's the ending of. They could have just like made this really intense ending to these games with Red. I don't know, how does it work? Does Red like does he? I don't know. I'm trying to think of the tragic story, or maybe the I kind of want to go there. I feel like this would be. It's just kind of sad to think about, but you know. See what we got. I know what it is. You're on the top of Mount Silver. I'll tell you what you do, all right? Our character defeats Red, you know, the champion from the first gen. Afterwards, he doesn't know how to feel about it. He's hitting you with another ... you know. But before he just disappears, and then that's it. Or, you know, I think the credits roll or something. Instead of that, there's just a scene where he starts to like walk towards the edge of Mount Silver, you know, the summit, and you know, you give the audience he's saved. Don't worry, like we're gonna save him. Like he's He's pulled back from the edge. I think maybe our character comes up and is like, you know, does something to comfort him. I don't know, brings him back. He realizes that it's not all over. This was his learning point, you know. Blue had to have that moment with getting his ass whipped. You know, he was just the newly crowned Pokemon champion, and then his rival that he grew up with, been a rival since he was a kid. You know, defeats him, strips him of the title. Blue had to go through this whole thing. It was a learning experience. He grew from it, you know. So I think that this is this adds a little extra to Red having to grow, you know. I don't know. That might have changed the rating of this game a little bit, but then again, yeah, I don't know. You don't have to show. There's nothing graphic happening. Nobody's getting hurt. It's just there's a moment of doubt for Red, and you know, we see it through the number of ellipses, the dots that he hits us with. Something's not right. But we save him, and it's a redemption story, you know?
Mama always had a way of explaining things so I could understand them.
Thanks for hanging out. Happy Wednesday. I'm gonna keep playing for a bit. Let's get up to this gym, and then maybe we'll hang it up after that. I know I'm walking towards Pallet Town, but I'm thinking we change gears, and or maybe I get to will we be able to fly back to Pallet? Probably so. If we're close, I'll just go ahead and walk in. Pay our specs. Come on, Quinn. This team sucks. Starmie? Do. It's a familiar call. That one's the one that's like very close to. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. A few other calls, including I think Mewtwo's, and some of the calls were basically the same. They would just pitch them up or down. I think I'm gonna go a little bit longer. Let me see if we can get back to. We might just go to Pallet Town, and I don't know. Might start to wrap it up after that. Starting to get a bit tired. I could have thunder waved you already. Damn, what was I thinking? That's funny, Nick. Yeah. There's this cracked my partner up, but I found a video that was comparing the cries of similar Pokemon, and it was just a video that would just, it was kind of brutal because it would just be you know, just like often you would hear like different pitches. Some of them sounded, I couldn't tell a difference. But yeah, it was, she comes in and I'm watching this video and I'm already like, I think I'm working out at this point, and I didn't really know what I was getting into, and it was a little too much for what I was going for in that moment, you know. But yeah, so I'm like mid reps, and it's just this like audio assault as she walks in, or you know. Pokemon cries, you know. Yeah. I wish I could remember the title of it. It's been a while. But I think I just looked up something like similar Pokemon cries or something. We'll get to Pallet. Pallet looking nice and gray here in the evening. Wow. Man, you start in Pallet Town, huh? I guess I never picked up on the whole, you start in Pallet Town, and then all the places you move to are all these different colors, and then you finally bring all those different colors with you back to palette to...
Give me a hell yeah!
It's beautiful. And you do your painting. That's your painting. All the colors, in more detail, all the colors of your journey, the growth you've made. Throw a little fuchsia in there, you know? Okay. Ooh, a little pewter for the shading right here, you know? All of the protagonists' hopes and dreams, memories.
Let's go!
You come back to Pallet Town at the end of the game after you beat the champion, and you're ready to work on that canvas, that palette. You've got the full palette, you know? You're... Man. Hi, my kid brother is the gym leader in Viridian City, but he goes out of town so often, it causes problems for the trainers.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, like me. It's trying to get a badge. Would have been good timing with how tired I am, okay? If your brother would have been, you know, doing his job. I guess he's out there living though, experiencing, which honestly some gym leaders should do a little more of. I think some of them need to touch grass. They've been hanging around these like kids that train like a single type of Pokemon and just worship the ground that they walk on, you know? Pallet Town, a tranquil setting of peace and purity. The Prof's Pokemon Talk radio program isn't... I don't know why I'm giving him like an AI. Talk radio program isn't aired here in Kanto. It's a shame. I'd like to hear it. It's tough, Fireball. It's like I said, it's a bit of an audio assault. Dude, it's pretty brutal. He looks... His eyebrows... He always looks pissed in this sprite. Ah, Benji, it's good of you to come all this way to Kanto. What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough, huh? Ah, you're collecting Kanto gym badges.
Let's go.
I imagine that is hard, but the experience is... Oh wait, I forgot my oak voice. Hello, wait, he's the one like this, isn't he? Oh, Pokemon. To experience is sure to help you. Come see me when you get them all. I'll have a gift for you. Keep trying hard, Benji. How's your dex coming? Now he's getting like Brooklet or something. How's your dex? 199 Pokemon seen, 100 owned. 199 seen, huh? It's all right, right? Excellent. You seem to like collecting things. If you're in the area, I hope you come to visit again. Goodbye now. All right, bye, Oak. Sorry, I subjected you all to that, but I see some Oak dialogue. I gotta throw something at it, you know. Thank you. Yes. Anything in the trash can? Damn it. I was hoping I could, you know, like, you know, just as a fan of Professor Oak, you know, like, who knows? I bet there's some Poke freak out there that would probably pay top dollar if I could get like a tissue out of here that that Professor Oak had blown his nose on. You know, I think somebody out there would be willing to pony up for that for sure. One of the like super fans or like I don't know. There's a couple good Pokemon trainer types that I think could be into this. Don't tell anyone, but Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk isn't a live broadcast. Oh, so he's not traveling over to Johto like every week to do a radio show? Damn. Well, he travels, but then they record it, so he's not doing it live. Okay, well, Thank you.
So long, Bowser.
So at this point, we could surf south to Cinnabon Island, which I think is, you know, there's not a whole lot to it at this point. I don't know, like, if there's gonna be a, like, a gym, you know, if the gym is ready for us to get into. I remember, I don't remember much, but I feel like that part of the game got a bit, wasn't there like a volcano or some kind of crazy, the volcano that Cinnabar Island was basically part of went kablooey, something like that. Red's been away for a long time. He hasn't called either. Damn. So I have no idea where he is or what he's been doing. They say that no word is good word, but he's doing fine. But I do worry about him. Okay, alright. So she's estranged from her son, who is the Pokemon champion. We're just gonna go up into his room. He did come back to get a 64 at some point. Better get going, no time to lose. I love that we played it, too. This is just rude. It's walking in this dude's room. No respect. Pokemon Champion has a little twin bed. Okay, got a dusty-ass keyboard over here, you know. I love the sprite, too, for this this computer. That's cute. Little disk drive on it, too. Feels good to hear this music. What's Mom watching? They have programs that aren't shown in Johto. Okay, well. Yeah, Johto's into like the country shit, you know. They're Kanto's, they're probably a little stuck up about you know, being the densely populated mega region, you know. Johto's just really old school, you know. The old religions, the old architecture, you know. $100 in the Pokédex. All right, what the hell? Let's go another 10 minutes, and then we'll hang it up. I always forget about this little patch right here. I think we have one of these. No, we don't. All right, let's get it. I need some water. Damn, I'm out. Doing it for the game. Dehydration, you know? Don't miss. You flying, I just now imagining a knocked owl just like bombing down into the water. Just missing this. I don't know, I guess we don't really want to hit and kill you anyway. Don't die from confusion, please.
Now you're playing with power.
Music got me dancing, got me bobbing. Damn you. I need to, I know, man. That's why I never did a you know, a redeem for hydration, you know? I don't want you guys telling me to drink. Honestly, I should go get a little something if I want to game another 10 minutes. I'll be right back. This won't take long. BRB. Hey, yo. All right.
You will now receive the Fist of Fury.
Mm-mm-mm. Just what I needed.
That's a lot of nuts!
Yeah, I was drying out. It's funny. I'm like, oh wow, some of the ways in which I felt bad only 2 minutes ago, suddenly, I'm not noticing it, you know. Drink water, folks. Get in the ball.
Angel-headed hipsters burning for the ancient heavenly connection to the starry dynamo and the machinery of night.
All right, drink a lot of water really fast. That'll give you the hiccups. It's a lesson I still haven't learned to this day. Put this thing to sleep. Mario Golf's going well, even if I tried to beat Mario when we played it on what, Monday. I tried to, you know, you have to like beat, it's the Kiara Get. We're playing the Japanese version of Mario Golf 64. And yeah, I think I'm gonna get another couple plays in and then we can move on, I think. And I'm considering maybe, don't die. I'm considering Diddy Kong Racing. Could be fun. I haven't played that game since back in the day. And I think I got, you know, I remember trying to play through the story. I don't know if I ever beat it because everybody talks about how crazy the Whizpig race is at the end, I guess, but what can you do?
Howl for Carl Solomon.
Do 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 do.
This world.
Come on. Yeah, I've definitely been there, Nick. Yeah, I've had some streams too where I just feel wiped out afterwards, like very, you know, yeah, blunted affect. You know, I get out of here and I'm just kind of like spent. Hard to get any energy going, you know. I'll be talking to my partner and not even be in a bad mood necessarily, but just be like, you know, like, just, yeah, get tired, man. What can you do? It's hard work. And I try to go kind of hard, you know, like with the, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I want to be fun, you know. I want to put on a fun time. Let's try to bring the energy.
God damn you, little microphone.
I also want to bring home this freaking Pokemon. Still trying to finish the video of what happened when I went to the Game Awards, or tried to go to the Game Awards, and ending up looking for the real gamer heart of this town. And trying to finish that video. I've got it down to about 15 minutes or so, and hoping to get it up pretty soon. I just haven't been able to work on it too much, and yeah, focused on getting today's stream ready. But there will be a day. It will be done. I'll feel good about having that one up.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Ah. This is one tough Pokemon, man. Jeez. Get in the ball. That's a lot of Ultra Balls for this Pokemon. Tangela. Tangela. I never. Come on, help! Someone's got to help me out with this one. I never. There are a few Pokemon that I do everything I can to get around saying their name because I am not 100% sure of the enunciation. You know, this is one of them. Tangela. Gotta be Tangela, right? I mean, I like Tangela too. It's just Angela with a T at the beginning. Yeah, it's a tangle. Tangle of tentacles. I thought so. I thought if I said it, I would sound stupid. The thing is, I already sound stupid, so what am I worried about, you know? Come on. We just have encountered the most, the fiercest Tangela of, Kanto, man. This thing is not giving up.
You suck.
I'm gonna try a few more Great Balls, and then that's about it. At a certain point, I'm like, dude, I'm ready to cut my losses. Throwing a lot of balls at this thing. No! Had no idea it'd be such an epic battle. This one might get our Master Ball. I don't know, I've been thinking about how we should use it, you know? If we didn't use it on Mew, you know? I mean, what the hell, right? just use it here.
What rules, you sons of bitches?
What's going on?
Come on now.
God, this is annoying.
Bum, 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 bum. Get in the ball. I'm kind of stunned. This is taking a really, really long time. And a lot of balls. They couldn't even give me a shred of hope for that one. Just instantly out. Alright, I'm using the patented B button technique. It works. Don't let them tell you it doesn't. Okay, that's how you know it's bugged. The B button technique that does work. Holding the B, you know, as it goes into the ball. That's how you know it's rigged, when that didn't work. I'm gonna throw, I think, maybe 3 more balls at this thing, and then I'm gonna make it faint or something. I don't know, because this is comical at this point. I do think we'll be making it faint if it doesn't get in the ball, because this thing can't be running around.
Give me a hell yeah!
That's the hardest get I think I've had in this game so far. There we go. Tangela. 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 Tangela, a vine, 3 foot 3 inches, 77 pounds. During battle, it constantly moves the vines that cover its body in order to annoy its opponents.
Okie dokie.
Again, it's really hard to read when they only give you like 3 or 4 words per line. Cover its body in order to annoy its opponent. Yikes. That was a very epic battle. We were pretty much out of balls at this point. That's something that's going to need to be rectified. And I think we need to name this thing after that. Yeah, after all that, I think I found the goat. This one took like, it had to be 6 or 7 Ultra Balls, right? Maybe more, and then just a ton of Great Balls. Jeez. All right, at this point, can we I'm just curious, could I for later, can we fly to Pallet? We can fly to Viridian. I think our next target, I think I will go, you know, we'll fly to Viridian, go north to, what is that above us? Show me the place. Oh wait, we can't go there because we haven't been there yet. Is that a pewter, I think? Something like that. I think we'll head towards that and go, I guess Brock might still be there. Can go whip his ass. That'll be fun. I don't think we do it tonight, though. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Getting a little tired. So we'll have to save this one for when we stream this game a few days from now. So let's do that. Guys, this was really fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. Happy Wednesday to you guys. We're halfway through the week. Yahoo! It's been a long one so far, but yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you guys coming through. This was a really fun stream. Thanks for the follow, Ayo. And yeah, to everybody else, come on back to another stream. We'll be back on Friday doing some Mario Golf. So we're playing the Japanese version. Mario Golf. They threw a 64 on the... Oh, it's all green screened out. Beautiful. Amazing art with a PNG of Mario and Luigi on it. And the logo. Good stuff. Alright guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. Hope you guys have a good night and a good rest of your week. I'll see you back on Friday. Adios. Thanks guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.
So long, Bowser.
I'm gonna give you 55th Street. I'm gonna give you 55th Street.
Yahoo! You suck.
The worst show on television.
Mamma mia! Wow!
Nintendo.
How dare you?
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Whack!
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Whack!
Oh, dang it, Bobby.
How dare you?
Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Illegal!
No way! I don't believe it!
I don't know what else it could be.
Video game trauma.
I don't know what else it could be.
Video game trauma. The Great Bay Temple is the stuff of which video game trauma. Video game trauma.
It's time to start dropping some F-bombs! It's fucking bullshit! No way! I don't believe it!
Illegal!
How many hours of my life have I wasted playing this fucking piece of shit goddamn game?
Whack! Yahoo!
It's almost over.
Bird up.
Bye, Felicia.
Bird up.
Now you're playing with power. Yippee! What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
Wow, so cool. Wow, so cool.
You, Chico! Donkey! Donkey!
Donkey.
Donkey!
Donkey.
Donkey!
Donkey.
Donkey?
Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
It is a tale full of sound and fury. It is a tale told by an idiot.
Oh, let's get rid of this sucker!
Nothing is more important than the simple act of people getting together.
Wow, so